Okay, well, I'm having freaking connection issues again because since I had to reinstall OBS, I hadn't changed the frame rate in the settings. So if you're having disconnection issues, change your frame rate to 48. That's how I solved it last time. So we're getting back to this. Um, like I was saying, I don't know if it caught, but I don't know if I want to ask the first question because I don't think I want to know that about Duncan. But oh yeah, right, never liked her. But also, I don't know who I liked and who I didn't like. I don't know who any of these people are before the game started. But I guess I gotta go with this one. Don't mess with me more. You know, got anger management issues. He checks his watch. Goblin Isabel left a while ago. We should get going too. See what that triad lady has to say. Oh, okay. I clicked on it. Oops. He was like stuck in the running animation. It's funny. Excuse him? Okay, Condi's place reeks of, okay, it reeks of stale cigar smoke and fresh urine. The clicking of mahjong tiles is strangely absent. In its place is a low murmur of laughter and an air of eager anticipation. All eyes are focused on the groaning figure kneeling bloody and bound at the feet of Connie Chang. She beckons to him with her finger and he struggles towards her. The loud rustling of the plastic tarp crackling under his knees as he moves. His pants are wet with fear. And Aceline torch lies on the table at Chang's right hand. My man, you about to die. Okay, Connie Chang ignores the scene. She behaves as if all is right in the world. How did you sleep, my little ones? Don't be weird. Like a baby, auntie. I'm still in the afterglow of our tour of the Wallwood City. Fine, thanks. What's with the guy on the floor? I don't know. Just go with this one. The Triad Boss. The Triad Boss's eyes turn to half moons of amusement. Afterglow? Really? She nods her head toward the pillar of meat standing behind her. Then you should be delighted to say hello to your old friend, Strangler Bao. He's here because of you. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, but wait. So she gonna kill him anyway? Because she was like, you have to, like, surrender at, like, in the morning, or else, like, then she was gonna kill him? So maybe she was lying, I guess. And where's my... Hey, how very pleasant... How very pleasant to see you again, Mr. Bao. What's up, beef? Okay. How very pleasant to see you again. Bao inclines his head 1/4 of an inch. Well then, now that the niceties are over, let's get to the nasties. She indicates the kneeling man with an incline of her nose. Shitbird here is a plainclothes cop. He snuck into the area last night while you were sleeping, hoping to find you and kill you before his competition got to you first. My men found him outside the trawler you were sleeping on. They saw to it that your arrest was undisturbed and that your location remained a mystery. Oh gosh. Ugh. You're a night watchman now, but he thinks you can't. I want to say it so bad. Okay. I'm just gonna. I'm not. Bow. Okay, again. She addresses the bloody man on his knees. Now, shitbird, tell my friends here what you told me. I don't know anything, I swear. We just got the orders in last night. He pitches his head towards you and Wu from the floor, struggling to keep his balance. Somebody high up wants these two dead. The whole department is in on it. I don't know anything else. Someone from high up. The old woman lifts her foot, taps his chin with the toe of her shoe. How high? The cop looks up at her, looks around at the room filled with triad soldiers. One of them opens his coat and shows the cop something inside. He closes it slowly and winks. Man, just give everybody up, cause they not coming to help you. By this point I be saying what computer I was on when I got the email or whatever, if they even do that in this game, because like they get everything instantly, like do this little thing on their head. I don't know, but all I would be telling everything. They probably gonna kill you anyway. So I mean, you might as well just say take some people out with you. That's all I'm saying. The cop drops his head to his chest, all the way up. It's someone on the council. Someone on the executive council wants these two dead. Cheng spits on him with a sneer. Fuck your ancestors to the 18th generation. Give me the truth. How do you know that's not the truth? I mean, this is some high level conspiracy stuff. Like, you can't do this without like some type of approval from higher ups. The cop with the spittle. He never lifts his head. It's the truth, madam, I swear. Whoever it was labeled them as terrorists. We're determined with extreme prejudice. Kindly, Cheng shuffles closer to the kneeling cop, reaches down and strokes his head with her hand. Then she slowly digs her fingers into his scalp. She pulls back hard until his chin points high. The triad boss leans in close and searches his eyes with her own. I mean, unless you got some magic like lie detecting shit in your eyes, which I wouldn't put it past in this game because, yeah, but okay, that's all he gets. Yeah. That's all he's got. She lets go of his head and smooths his buzz-cut hair with her hand. For whatever reason, last night, someone on the executive council of the Free Enterprise Zone ordered the Hong Kong police force to kill two nobodies from Seattle. I find that fascinating, don't you? Not really. Corporations can just order the cops to kill people here? Yes, but why do they need to label as international terrorists? So I call that some messed up shit. I don't know which one to choose. I'm stuck between the second and third one. Yes, but why do they need to label us international terrorists? I call that some messed up shit. She strokes the policeman's cheek with the back of her hand. Her rusty voice becomes sweet as she explains the ways of the world. Propriety, my darling. When the government has someone gunned down, they prefer to make it appear justified. The people feel safer when their murders feel like part of civilization. My, but you're definitely falling into the deep end of the pool. Seattle isn't like Hong Kong. There, the megacorps control the government. Here, the corps are the government. The exec council is chosen by the corporate board of governors. They're basically the legislative and executive branches of the Hong Kong government in one tiny package. A people call all the shots. Neat and efficient. Connie Cheng steps back from the cop and lights one of her thin black cigars. For the wage slaves and the civilian sheep, the corporations are a pantheon of gods who wield absolute power. She looks around the room, but not for us. The triad woman takes a long pull from her cigar and taps her ash on the kneeling cop's head. Who else knows about my guest visits to Hawaii? Shit, right? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm just literally like pronouncing it the way it's spelled. Be, I don't know. Okay, no one, ma'am. Like, oh my god. Lie. Lie, you idiot. Lie. Say you got a partner that you already told. Say someone at the station sent you. Oh, she about to. Oh man. No one, madam. I hadn't called it in yet. I wanted to kill for myself. No one knows they're here, I swear. Well, we tried this. Well, I was going to make a case for him, but no, this dumbass. She turns to her enforcer, Mr. Bow. Bow fiddles with the PDA in his meaty hands. He's telling the truth. No outgoing calls on his PDA. You never go anywhere without telling people. Even if you don't tell them why you're going out there, be like, hey, I'm going into Hioi, where this triad boss is known to be at. What the fuck? They don't just teach you. That's not just common sense. Like, your parents should have taught you that. God, very good. Thank you, Val. She nodded at the cop. Thank you for your honesty. In one smooth motion, Strangler Bow produces a silenced pistol, fires it once into the policeman's head, and replaces it in his jacket. I didn't know that was him for until just fucking now. He fires it once into the policeman's head and replaces it in his jacket. His face never changes expression. Looks like the triads can be just as efficient. Okay, I was wondering what we're gonna do to him. I was not. I was in no way confused. And they don't care. He's a cop, obviously. So I guess the first one. Chang takes a drag on her cigar. Yes, my darling. She balances her cigar on her shot glass, picks up some mahjong tiles, and begins playing with them absently. It is clear our friend Raymond Black was up to something involving the walled city. Something having to do with prosperity. And his executive council member wanted Raymond dead for it. She stacks her towel one by one. Click. I literally, as soon as I switched, I forgot what I just read. So she's saying somebody, he had to deal with somebody? Okay, now they want you dead for it too. Why though? We didn't have nothing to do with deal. Let's that makes no sense. We had nothing to do with there. We were not well. I wasn't in the country. Duncan was, but he ain't have nothing to do with it either. So why exactly we just target simply because we lived with him a long time ago? That doesn't make sense. Yeah. This plastic faced man may show up on your door one day too. That'll be fun. She knocks the pile over and clatters to the table loudly. I have a proposal for you, my sweets. A smile lights up her dead black eyes. Jeez. Work for me. We're already sort of this okay. With Nightjar and Gutshot dead, I find myself with 2 job openings. Fill them. I have need of deniable assets here. Players unaffiliated with the triads who can take care of some of the more unsavory business needs about town. You've proven yourselves resourceful, and you have no existing connections here. That can be a positive in this line of work. This line of work sounds dangerous. I feel that's stupid. So Shadowrun. Will grunts. His jaw tightens, but he stays quiet. Just get over yourself, fool. Don't get us killed in here. In exchange, I will keep you safe from pests like this one. She nods at the body on the floor. The pool of blood on the plastic wrap continues to widen. You'll have safe harbor here in my town and a steady source of income. Well, you got me there. You say steady source of income, I'm well, yeah, okay, she picks up a handful of tiles again. And while you dip your toe into the waters of corporate espionage, organized crime, and clandestine mercenary actions, I will employ my network to find the plastic-faced man and gather information about Raymond Black. Where he's been, who he's talked to, who stood to gain from his death, what this prosperity could be. What's in for you? So you're putting a lot of effort to help prepare foreigners. And I wouldn't be suspicious if you weren't a crime boss. I'm just saying. Not foreigners, my sweet. Valued business associates, I need to learn who killed one of my clients, and then order the cops to execute my team of Shadowrunners. Her voice drops to she becomes deadly serious. This is brazen disregard of my power. Face dictates it must be confronted, or I stand to lose everything. How would the arrangement work? Well, Westerners, isn't that a liability in this business? We need to find out who killed Raymond and why. Okay, why would that be a liability? But I don't want to choose that one, so I don't know. How would the arrangement work? We need to find. She literally just said that. That would be redundant. So, but I'm curious. Oh no, on the contrary, there's a good market for out of town talent that's just waiting to be exploited. Plus, you're unknown, a surprise, if you will. Okay, I find the right jobs for people with your talents. You do what our clients cannot do for themselves. I take a finder's fee and a small percentage of your earnings. You make a lot of million very quickly. It's all very civilized. She leans in. Work with me. Allow me to help you make money. Let my network work for you and help you find out what you've gotten yourselves into. Without my help, you won't last a day out there. You are completely out of your depth, I'm afraid. You need a partner. Kindly Cheng will be your partner. I don't want it to. Wu hands go to his hips. He drops his head and shakes it a little confused. I gotta wrap my brain around this, Wolf. Things are moving fast. There's a lot to process. Just think about it, Duncan. This gives us freedom to find out what happened to Ray. You had to see this coming, Duncan. I did. I did. Come on, Wu. You and me on the streets together again. Gonna go with the second one because I did see this coming. I know. I get it. I just gotta reconcile this whole. He grips the back of his neck, squeezes hard, rips his hand away. Ah, fuck it. I'm not a cop anymore. That guy's dead. He nods as the decision's made. I'm in. What about you? I'm in too. I didn't have anything back home anyway. There's good money in the shadows. It's about time I cashed in. I'm in until I can clear my name and get the hell out of Hong Kong. I'm gonna find out who killed Raymond. Someone's gonna pay. I think Ray's still alive too. Let's run the shadows and figure out what happened to him. I can clear my name and get the hell out of Hong Kong. But if you do criminal acts, then you're just gonna make it worse. But like, I feel like we don't have a choice. Like, we have to take her help. I mean, if we don't, but I feel like this is a pretty linear game. It might be wrong. If you've played it already and you know otherwise, let me know. I'm going to do this one. If I thought that Raymond was dead, I'd agree with you, but he's not. Okay, Raymond is alive, I'm sure of it. So I'll run the shadows along Auntie Chen keeps with her end of the bargain and helps us figure out what really happened to him. Then I'm going to find my father. Who the fuck is calling me from New Hampshire? I'm sorry, I was just got confused. Like, I don't know nobody in that. Then it's done. Hiyori is now open to you. She gestures to her lieutenant, who raises a finger to her ear and whispers into her sleeve. First order of business. Wolf Wunsong and Duncan Wu don't exist anymore. You'll need street names, but that was her street name. Zawu size. Yeah, okay, I'll think of something. Don't make me choose. Come on. I did that because like I wanted to. I didn't feel like coming up with a name. Like just whatever. Garbage. Gunshot. Oh my god. That's the fucking best. You know he's gonna hate that shit. Garbage rubs her cheek against her rats. A glint in her eye. I think we've already got you covered, Gunshot. She turns to Isabel. Fits, doesn't it? Indeed. I knew that was gonna stick. It has stuck. Garbage, Isabel, we'll handle this the same way we did with all your previous work. She didn't say Nightjar. All the jobs I line up for you will be sent to your computer on the squad boat. She's pointing at you. I accept this as main character duties, I guess. I got it. Well, I heard Chef Duncan. It's a simple process of elimination. She points to the little decker. Isabel isn't the leader type. You got that right. She moves her finger to the orc girl. As for Garbett, let's just say Garbett doesn't have a head for business. It's not my thing. I mean, at least you know your weaknesses and are not ashamed by them. Everybody should. Like, you don't have to be ashamed that the weaknesses exist. Just, don't, try to overstep your boundaries, fuck things up. Like, stay in your lane. At least they know. Then she rests her fingers on Wu. And then there's Gun Show. She wiggles. The jury's out on Mr. Gun Show. Meaning, her response is direct, straightforward. Meaning there's a lot going on within that head of yours right now, and I'm not sure I can trust you. So am I in charge because I'm the best of the worst? Gun Show will be fine, trust me. Jerry's out with me too, Duncan. You're a raw nerve. I'm going to keep an eye on you. Damn, you would just turn on your friend like that? Good gracious. I mean, I kind of agree. Like, I feel like he's going to do something that's extremely, extremely stupid. But just because he's angry and he doesn't want to be a Shadowrunner and he didn't want to give up his sin, and he was very, very resistant to this entire process. But I mean, I'm not gonna like throw him under the bus right now. So I'm gonna charge you because I'm the best of the worst. Oh my sweet, don't put it that way. She opens her arms. You're the most equipped for the role. She's making sense. She's the right person for this wolf. I had to handle back in the mountains. Wolf, guess it's time I dusted it off. What for? Guess it's time I dusted it off. Shakes his eyebrows. It's gonna be weird calling you Wolfkin. Haven't called you that since we were kids. I mean, technically, it's still my name. Like, it's literally my name, but without the rune song put on it. Whatever. Garbett looks from Isabel to you. I guess this is our new crew. The rat on her shoulder scurries to the top of her head for a better view. Be fair, that would be the worst fucking thing. Like, we're supposed to be dead, and then I'm still using my first name. I was lazy, guys. At least the story is not making me pay for it, okay? I didn't feel like coming up with a name. I just wanted to start the game. Gosh, yeah, welcome to the Shadows, Wolf. Activate mission computer. Okay. I wish it would just like. Oh my god. Okay. So. Wait. Why you still have talk option? Okay, I was about to say, why you still have the talk option? Duncan, please. Okay. Say, crew advancement available. As you lead your team through the shadows, your companions will continue to develop and learn new combat skills. Clicking the icon in the lower right-hand corner of the screen will open the crew advancement menu. When this icon is highlighted, one or more of your companions is eligible to learn a new combat skill. At each advancement level, you may choose one of two possible combat skills for each of your runners. Choose wisely. Okay, I see it. I was about to say, but it's never been. Like, I don't. Spirits will never break away in the first 2 rounds after summoning them. Okay. I don't completely understand what I'm doing here. Like, Duncan gains an assault rifle. Wait. Okay. Duncan gains an assault rifle ability that fires a single shot of incendiary ammo. Does an additional 2 damage and pierces up to 2 armor. Costs 1 AP, cooldown 2. Duncan gains a rifle ability that does 2 AP damage and imbalances targets, making them easy to hit on subsequent attacks. This ability cannot do critical damage. Costs 1 AP, cooldown 2. You know that might I kind of like incendiary ammo in games. I don't know. Just don't think about it too hard, I guess. Let me like balance that out more. But like, I kind of want the crowd control thing because I feel like sometimes the enemies like they get so many, like they have so many, there's so many of them that they get so many moves and they get so many chances to attack. So I mean, I generally prefer to keep things like just get everything that does damage, but like I think on this. Okay, Isabel's grenade launcher can now fire remote mines, which can be triggered to detonate at will. Isabel gains the Tar Blaster 1.0 program, an upgraded version of Blaster that also sticks enemies in place for one round. I feel like I want this one. Okay, confirm all. Are you sure you want to confirm these selections? This action cannot be undone. Yeah. Okay, how do I get it out? Okay. Oh yeah, I turned off the audio commentary because like they were way too long. I don't really think anyone was interested in it, so I'll probably just turn it back on for like another like what a personal playthrough. Okay, your workstation and mission computer. The cool blue tones of the workstation's main menu fill the screen. Okay, a blinking message in the upper right corner notifies you that you have 6 unread messages. All fucking ready? It took me like 2 seconds to walk over here. Chill, lady. Dang. Access to what BBS stand for. Check your inbox. Yeah. Welcome to Hioi. From Kang Cheng to Wolf. On behalf of your friends at the Hioi Chamber of Commerce and the Swift Winds Mahjong Power, I welcome you to the community of Hioi and to our new business venture. I've already lined up 3 jobs for you. The details of each are contained in a separate computer message. Remember to check your messages often as I update you with new opportunities as they occur. So is this gonna be a kind of grindy game where these are gonna be story in a way. Okay, from Bao Jianjun. Okay, I'm just gonna call you Bao just because I don't want to fuck up your name so much. Like every time I get a message from you. Okay, I have been instructed to inform you of the various supplies present in Hioi. Auntie Chang has cultivated a commercial district of well-stocked and trustworthy vendors. Whoever you choose to do business with, you will be in good hands. Okay, Ermine Car Fi at Club 88 is an excellent resource for acquiring additional weapons should you require any. If you are in need of magical supplies, go to the Parlor of 5 Phases. If you desire training in the path of the Adept, seek out Spider Shen. She can help you as well as supply you any close quarter weapons that you might desire. I really like long range stuff. Your Chrome Alley can supply you with cybernetic enhancements and medical supplies. Their proprietor, 10-Armed Ambrose, is a cyber surgeon of some repute. Law's Techno Palace is a Rampoan one supplier of the local decking community. The place is hard to miss. Just look for a sign glowing in the sky. If you need drones, Reliable Matthews Robot Bazaar is your best bet, and I pity you. Best of luck in the shadows. As fresh meat, you are likely to need it. From Conley Chang, I've got a problem, Wolf, and you're going to help me solve it. I do a lot of business with the Wampoans. If you're not familiar with the term, I'll forgive you. You are an outsider, after all. The Wampoans are a tribe of techno fetishists and deckers who've taken up residence in the Whampoa Garden area of Hong Kong. They make and trade high-tech goods to people from all over the world. A lot of Nuyen passes through their pasty little fingers, and I make a lot of money brokering deals between them and the smugglers here in Hioi. I've hit a snag, though. The Whampoan elders, their councils of leaders, are being eliminated by a serial killer. They've asked me to dispatch someone to get to the bottom of it and stop the killings. and they're not taking it good through my turf until I do. So you're going to be my proxy there. I don't care how you do it, but I need those murders stopped. The Wampoas have a delicate here in Hioi by the name of Maximum Loss. Speak with him if you wish to know about Wampoa. Is it Wampoa? I don't know. He's got a big mouth, but he knows very little of importance. Don't expect for much from that half-empty bottle of vinegar. Jeez, woman. Good gracious. You get your ass down to Wampoa Garden and talk to the elders. Lie, cheat, and steal if you have to. So as long as they're convinced that there won't be any more murders. I want my cut back and I want it soon. Like I got a choice. Good. I'll tell the elders you're coming. They don't like outsiders. They might shoot at you if I don't warn them that you'll be arriving. Penny jobs antiquary. Yeah. A blinking message. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm aware. Artifact liberation. Okay, welcome to the Shadows Wolf. I've received a request from an archaeologist named Mr. Drake. He's interested in liberating certain artifacts from beneath a manor house located in Taipo. I've attached a copy of the video message that he sent me. The screen flickers a few times, and the email is replaced with the face of a stern-looking orc. Hello, Madam Cheng. I've heard that you're a woman who knows how to get things done, especially with regards to things that aren't legal in the strictest sense. That's exactly the kind of help I'm looking for. Recently, a rich investor by the name of Liu Hua decided to expand his manor house on the outskirts of Taipo. Too much money, not enough space for fancy parties. He hit a snag with local government officials, however. They suspected the land his estate was built on may have pre-modern archaeological artifacts buried beneath it, all of them dating from the Song Dynasty. Consequently, I was contracted as an archaeologist to oversee the excavations and ensure everything was properly recorded in dialogue. Sure enough, we were only a few days into the excavation when we discovered a series of tombs lying beneath the site. The scope of the tombs was far beyond anything Liu or I had expected. Several acres of catacombs, at least, and untouched relics throughout. What's more, they're certainly older than the Song Dynasty. They may even be from the previous cycle of magic. Before I can make my report to the Free Enterprise Zone authorities, however, Liu called in his allies in the Tantian Incorporated. Liu sold the entire site to Tantian, who then leased it back to him. Because Tantian is considered to have extraterritoriality in Hong Kong, local authorities were powerless to stop Liu from looting the tombs. He immediately began building a museum, if you can call it that, atop the site. He had the gall to call his museum the Emperor's Tomb. Can you believe that? The odds of there being an actual emperor buried there are basically nil, but he doesn't care. Anything to sell a few tickets. Liu has continued his excavations, using Tantian contractors to expand the dig. What he didn't know is that I bucked his comlink before he fired me. Based on what I've heard, something strange is going on in the lower levels. Workers have been disappearing, only to be found dead several days later. Whatever is down there is too dangerous to be left in Liu's hands. Liu must have found my deadline tapped, though. I stopped receiving any information 3 days ago. The last thing I heard him talking about were a pair of ancient texts that workers had discovered. Then he issued an order that further excavation should be halted until he can secure the subterranean areas. I'm betting those texts are the cause of whatever's killing the workers. I have quite a bit of experience with these kinds of dangerous excavations, but an operation of this scale is beyond me. I need a team that's tough enough to get in and survive, aren't afraid of making a mess, and who can get it out with the books and whatever else they can carry. Okay. So this is like an archaeologist that's just like, well, if y'all gonna be doing illegal shit, I'm gonna do it too. Okay, beyond the two texts, I'm willing to pay very well for whatever other artifacts your team can liberate. The more valuable, the better. Don't worry, they'll be going to actual museums, not some rich playboy's mansion. I've got a second program in place that'll suppress Liu's security system. The team will have to be careful, though. There are only so many alarms I can suppress. Go beyond that number and I'll scrub the mission. I've included a catalog of likely items to help the team appraise the most valuable ones. They don't need to be subtle. In fact, I prefer to make it look like a common robbery. Tell them to smash and grab what they can. Let me know when you find a suitable group of Shadowrunners. There you have it, a nice, simple robbery. It's not a simple robbery. Do you think you can handle something that basic there? I have faith in you. Let me know when you're ready to proceed. I'll contact Mr. Drake when you're on the way. Should I just, like, take everything and then, like, just do them, like, back to back to back? Or, like, are these each going to go on, like, these long quest lines? So, I'm going to not take the risk. I'm going to read all of them and then, can you... Okay, geomancy is big business in the free enterprise zone. Here in Hong Kong, feng shui isn't just the act of rearranging your kitchen to make things look pretty. The fortunes of empires rise and fall with the ebb and flow of qi, and sometimes that flow needs a helping hand. Wuxing Incorporated are the preeminent practitioners of large-scale qi manipulations here in the free enterprise zone. They've gone to great lengths to channel qi from all over Hong Kong into their headquarters, an enormous monstrosity that they call the Wuxing Sky Tower. There, it is focused and transformed into good fortune through the building's geometrically attuned architecture and interior decoration. Our client believes that it's time for Wuxing's good luck to run out. You are to infiltrate the Sky Tower and disrupt the flow of qi throughout the building, but you are to do so in two distinct fashions. First, you must disrupt the feng shui of the offices by subtly altering the environment of that level. This will consist of minor adjustments of desks, spilled water, and other small activities that are unlikely to be noticed. Ordinarily, even subtle disturbances of this nature would be noticed. This is why the client wishes you to make a much louder demonstration on the rooftop garden. The garden is to be ransacked, utterly destroyed, set fire to things, uproot trees, that kind of thing. Our client has also specified that he would like you to destroy the large Buddha statue in the garden, smash the thing to bits, and leave them scattered across the rooftops. I don't want to do this one, though. The level of destruction will keep Wuxing's geomancers busy long enough that the more subtle destructions below will take effect. In addition, it will send a kind of message our client will like Wuxing to hear. I have utmost faith in your ability to cause destruction. The more disruption you can cause on both levels of the Sky Tower, the happier the client will be. Given your own skills in magic, you should have an easy time identifying the most effective ways to disrupt the chi of the building. But I think they're disappearing, so I don't think I can do. Good, contact me when you finish the job, and I'll send you your cut of the payment. From Isabel. Hey Wolf, I've set up your mission computer to automatically collect and collate news reports, information, and media that might be of interest to you. Some of the keywords I've got it trolling for things like Raymond, Duncan, walled city, etc. I've also patched in a permanent link up to the Hong Kong shard of the Shadowrun BBS. It's a great place to connect with other runners, sell, pay debt, and get good news from the street and so on. Don't be shy about taking a look. Okay, but like, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the... Yeah, okay. I just take it. And just do it. Okay, excellent. I've attached directions to Liu's estate to this message. Good luck. Don't fuck it up. I will try not to. Oh, thanks. So apparently I got a new follow from someone. And of course my notifications did not tell me whatsoever. So that's why I was just like looking down all my notifications, like why is my phone just constantly going off? Like what is going on? Yeah. Okay, excellent. Okay, I read that. I am... Yeah, so I kind of want to do the tomb one first. I don't know how I'm going to get there, though. Wait, what's that? Oh, no, that's that the engine room thing that we can't go into or something. Um, how do Okay, I guess it's there first, so I'll assume that little that thing is like already pointing. I clicked on the ASD to move, but that just moves the camera. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, it's this. And oh, so I'm gonna be going to the train station to like get everywhere. I guess that's cool. I haven't actually been on a train since I moved from New York. I kind of like I don't know. I kind of just want the experience again. I have no idea why. I don't particularly remember it being like that exciting or anything. It's just like I live in Florida now, and basically like I don't think you can have basements here because it's too far below sea level, so we don't have trains. Yeah, additional runners available. In addition to your team, your fixer has access to a small network of mercenaries in the Kowloon area. These runners appear below your core team on the runner selection screen and can be hired on a mission to mission basis. As you complete missions, both your team members and the available mercenaries will periodically gain access to new equipment and abilities. Any new items, spells, weapons, or weapon abilities that a runner gains will automatically be available for use next time you take them on a mission. Um, a vigor equally trained, talented with drones and submarine guns. I'm kind of. That's it, my boy. Okay. It'd be nice if. Okay, never mind. A line of fire controlled by the caster and directed at one target increases the target to hit chance by 8 to 12%. Does not stack, nor affect AoE abilities. That's 2 rounds. Okay. He can heal though. Strip any. That's good. A magic explosion that pierces up to 2. And can you heal people? Heal all damage from most recent. I think he can. No, I was literally just like. Okay, I don't know if he can heal other people too. Cause I would just like. I really don't know if I want all these people. Oh, there's more. Oh, geez. I don't know what that wasn't even a word just now. No, I just want to click on it and see what they have. I don't. She's coming. Okay, wait. Maybe I can. El Duce, a street samurai searching Hong Kong for evidence to use in his personal vendetta against Shia Race Corporation. Probably don't need some person with their own beef on here. This one says physical magician. So, what's killing hands? But then I don't really want anyone to be in close range if they don't have to be. The add up gains a medium cover bonus to magic spells. Magic spells. Guys, I was expecting. Oh, we can have like 3 people. Okay. Or well, we can have as many people as we can afford. Um, a sh- uh, a coyote shaman with a penchant for shotguns and getting into trouble. Doesn't make me want to choose him. Okay, target gains plus the armor up to the maximum armor of 10. Lasts until combat ends. Shares a cooldown with other armor spells. He doesn't really seem to have much. Um, neither does she, to be fair. Okay, so I think him and maybe her. Yeah, and her. Oh, we can. Okay. I don't know that I want anyone else. They don't really seem to have much. Okay. I had something about the children and the elderly. It's too low for me to hear. So I'm just going. You can. Now you're about to travel to Emperor's Tomb Museum. Continue. Warning: you can still hire more runners. Do you want to continue anyways? Well, maybe if you give me. Yeah, so I'll just take the one chick. Eos. She looks like Felicia Day. Wonder if she's modeled off her hair. But you know, I mean, you might as well go in with all the firepower you can. I mean, she did specialize in like submachine guns. This job is a golden opportunity in more ways than one. A raid of the in development museum, the Emperor's Tomb. The museum's claim to fame is its location. It rests on top of ancient catacombs where an excavation is underway to convert them into the museum proper. Intel has it that the workers are dying, not from on-site accidents, but from magical disturbances in the area. Despite the hazards, development continues. Your client, Mr. Drake, contacted you to retrieve two tomes, probably ancient, magical, priceless. But it won't be a smash in the park. You have to get to the tones before they're cataloged, where the other would be near impossible to access. As you near the museum, its heightened grandeur looms unsettlingly over you. Even unfinished, it's reached an imposing size. At least that means it has plenty of room for pricey antiques. The best part, Mr. Drink needs this one to look unprofessional. Shattered glass and looting is encouraged. Why they always like get us for like when they putting stuff to look messy? I mean, we don't have. I probably should. I'll buy some stuff next time. I do have like enough money to not be cheap. Okay, game. It's auto saved. I got it. Can you? Thanks. You have karma available to improve your character's attributes and skills. Yes. I know I clicked confirm. Like I know I clicked it. You know I clicked. Huh. Unlocks additional cyberware such as spear cyber weapon. Unlocks a twin slasher will it be? Okay, but I don't. I think I'm just going to. I literally have no fucking idea. Do I need charisma? The Dove is a peaceful messenger and mediator. Dove can set all spirit breakaway chance to 0% within details of yourself. The bull is generous to those it cares for and hostile to those who might harm them. The power of the bull is all allies within details with damage reduction of 3. The scorpion fears nothing because it can kill any foe. The scorpion grants all allies within details damage plus 4, but reduces accuracy by 10%. Keep it, scorpion. Bear is powerful, gentle, wise, and a protector of all the natural world. The power of the bear heals all allies within 3 tiles of damage the most recent attack. Might go for bear. Cat is secretive, sly, and very hard to trap. Cat grants dodge +1 for 3 rounds to all allies within 3 tiles when cast. So, quick story time. Trying to get my cat into a carrier? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A coyote is unpredictable and ever changing. It is a trickster. The coyote grants all allies within 3 tiles quickness +1. Okay, how many of these are there? Eagle is proud and keen-sighted. It sees all. The power of the eagle boosts all allies within tiles with a 15%, no, plus 15% to hit. Raccoon is cunning and curious with a strategic mind and a thief's insight. Raccoon grants a movement bonus of +2 tiles to all allies within 3 tiles of the shaman when cast. Cobra hypnotizes her prey, closing in for the kill. Cobra grants a personal passive benefit of +1 damage and +5 accuracy for all attacks made by a shaman. Okay, there's like a lot and I don't know which one to choose. The boar is strong, aggressive, and ferocious. The boar grants a personal passive benefit. Fish is quick and clever, evading the fishman's hook and predator's jaw. The fish grants a personal passive. Leopard is a natural predator with innate stamina. The leopard grants a personal passive benefit. +1 movement, +1 to shaman. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do the bear because health is very important. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. I don't think I have like the best built character, to be fair. But is that yours? Can you do something with it? Get it out of my face. Your entry work, just like Drake said. You creep into the dark, unfinished sight. I just realized I didn't. What that choice selection did. It means I'm working with all new people and say, your calmly clicks in your ear, connecting a call. Good. Now I'll be appraising what you see as you go through this floor. Grab the best stuff, and my alarm suppression should keep you afloat. Just don't get too ballsy. If the books haven't been cataloged yet, they'll still be in the basement, the tomb. I'll be in touch. The earpiece clicks off. Was called disconnected. He didn't even stay on line long enough for you to get a word in. You power up the nearby generator. Work lights along the new marble flooring. Sleepily flicker the life. Time to get to work. I appreciate, yeah, like new people as long as they don't talk to me. But like, how am I supposed to know what to grab? Oh, okay, but that. Oh, okay. That makes it very easy. Okay. I don't want a mummified head though, to be honest. But I think we're supposed to steal like the expensive stuff, so. Hopefully ain't nobody in here. Check bookshelf, sure. The bookshelf is made from your standard stained wood. It's filled with books by famous poets, both English and Chinese. Look at the books. You find several books that aren't organized properly and they don't appear to be poetry. Removing the books and thumbing through them reveals nothing else unusual. Stupid. Okay. Welcome to Lao Zing. Please input your password to log in. I don't have it. And it's probably in those books, but I don't see. Why don't we just steal a painting? There's a painting with a plaque beneath it reads the Lady of Shalot. I completely forgot that. Yeah. Pronunciation is top of my game today, apparently. Can you not open doors so loudly? I mean, let's make the assumption that we're not here alone. The terminal. Oh. So pointless coming in here. Let's see. Some of these words, like, it's like I've seen them, but I've never had to say them out loud before. I don't know. I want to go downstairs. Guess I want to go downstairs. Hopefully it's not like the tune part yet, because I think maybe we're supposed to steal the rest of that stuff, but like I don't want to head in my inventory. It's not letting me steal anything else, so do not enter. Sure. Yeah, I think we're supposed to steal the rest of that stuff, so come. Wait, is this where we came from? Cause okay, I didn't see the thing first. It don't look like stairs. It looks like a wall. Can you? This game. Okay, but like I just didn't want to break all the cases because he was like, you can only break so much, but oh my goodness, but okay, so basically maybe it means we're not supposed to steal too much. How'd you steal a whole skeleton though? I don't understand that. Okay, that's 90. It's not 100, so we're gonna skip that one. King's Ashes. Like, how y'all know that for sure? No, that's only 800. I guess that'll be it. And then I'm gonna go back downstairs. It said, do not get too arrogant and break up all this stuff because he can only stop the alarms for so many. And what is it? I forgot who I brought with me. Did that bring the human mage? I forget. No, but the elf, someone who had like her entire thing was healing, and someone else. Oh. Good thing I didn't go over there like I wanted to. Oh shit. Okay. There's zombies? Or like bat zombies? Well, we know it was killing the workers. I don't even, the only thing I know about this is that like I read a book set in the Shadowrun universe like long time ago, and that's it. Like I know there was a game before this, and I just decided not to get it even though it was on sale at the time too. I don't wanna, but let's go. Oh damn. Okay, what, can we talk? Like usually it would start a fight by now. Mummified corpse. That's what you get for disturbing a burial site. Wait, are they just gonna let me? I'm assuming that's the book, and they're not gonna think we're enemies until we get that book. And this job better have a lot of money at the end. That's all. Okay, no, there it goes. What the heck? Where'd I go? What the mother? What? What? Why am I by myself? This is garbage. Okay. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna definitely need to use that already. And then wait. I was about to say, how do I activate it? Okay. You missed right in front of him. I don't even know why I'm surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised. This is why I didn't want to bring I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot. She's no, switch to your gun, please. I don't think so. It's still a pretty old game, so I think it's still like when everything was single player mostly. What does it have? Like I have to go out to the menu again, to the main menu again. If they were closer together, I would do that one. You missed. I swear to God. Yeah, it's... Oh, God, there's another one. Yeah, it's... I picked up a lot of games recently that's like... How... You know what? Are these books really worth it? Are these books really worth it? I don't think that bit healed me. Just saying. So we're just gonna keep focused on this guy because he's right here. Did I bring that troll or orc thing? Oh my God, I need the heals. Which one of y'all has the heal? What the is that? Pause? What is that? Twitch, what the fuck was that? What the fuck is that? Okay, so apparently it did that because you you started an auto host. It like that. It decided to do that. It's never done that before. Like it generally does not even give me a notification that someone's auto hosting me. And you need to probably get out of the gas. You know, now that I'm thinking about it. You know, I probably could have got him too. Okay, whoever is the healer, like I need to get her on. Why'd you run? You need to get out of the gas. Oh my God, it teleported her too. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh my God. Get out of the poison gas, stupid, please. Okay, what's this? That does it. I'm not around anyone, so. Of course she missed. Of course. Wait, oh my God, he's not by the healer anymore, is he? Oh, we're gonna die. Dude, we're going to. Oh wait, you have a heal. Use that shit. oh no. Yo, heal her again. It was not enough. Oh my god. I'm getting you a gun. I'm getting you a gun like next. If we get out of here, you're getting a gun. Please. Can you self-heal? Or do that, I guess. I actually do this. Oh, is it, or that passive? I can't. The gargoyle. I'm clicking on him. Why can't I? Ship armor? I don't know if they have armor. Okay, whatever. I'm going back to this one. She missed right there. Your specialty is. Oh yeah, she's about to die. Oh, okay. You have a here. You have basic. No, we don't need that. Okay, but then you need to get this dude off of you. Oh god, I'm about to die. Okay, so like basically everyone can die but you, and I need to go back to. Do you have a drone? I just forgot. I completely forgot. I've been looking at her. Oh god, the healer's about to die. The healer's been put to sleep. Where's my... Do I not have healing anymore? What the heck? I'm gonna do this again. It gave me 2 HP. Glad. I'm glad. Oh my god, I wasted my turn. Cause I missed. Cause I clicked next to him instead of... Where's your drone? What is the point of you? A combat bonus. I'm gonna... Motherfucking... Okay. Please don't... Oh my gosh. Okay. So she's completely out of ammo. Oh, okay. I thought that was in my turn. Can you... Thanks for missing, I guess. Please, Mr. Hill. This is a disaster. Okay, I gotta bring in... I should have bought dunking. I did not realize that was... Okay. At least I have... Okay, you stop missing, woman, please. She missed twice. Okay. Is there even a point in trying at this point? Like, I might just have to just die and start this mission over again. I don't think there's anyone down enough for it to really do anything. What's this? I guess. Yeah, honestly, just not... My luck is not here right now. I feel like that happens every time though. Like, I'll go in and it would just like have the worst luck, and then I'll start it over again and it'll be fine. Okay, you need to heal yourself, but you don't have... You're a healer with no... Okay. You gotta run over and punch this guy again. Just... No, punch... Got the absolute worst, I swear to God. I'm getting my old team back. This is trash. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. And another knocked his path. And put her to sleep. Okay, can you just beat me already? I gotta get my old team back. This is not good. I guess when he had a heal. As soon as I die, like it's gonna be over. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so who got a heal me? Like, holy shit. No wounded heal, what the Heal her. Okay. He's further away, but he's right there, so. Good gracious. Oh, now he wants to start doing big damage. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Just punch him. And put. He just. And he blocked. I am gonna. Guys, come on. And what's the point of that big drone? All it does is give you a freaking. Okay. Oh, dang. That's gonna use all my points. Maybe I could this bear thing. Well, nope, nope, no, nope, nope, it won't. Okay, she might die, unless like she coming up next, and he can't heal again. So I'm going to. Oh, you can. He can attack again. If you could have killed him, that would have been nice. Why can't? Oh, this is not. Dang, she got no more heals. She's gonna die. Four damage. Oh god. Okay, and if she could like ever actually hit this guy, then maybe she could get back into the fight with everyone else. But no. The absolute fucking worst. Okay, so wait, did someone use the kit automatically? I appreciate if everyone would do their job. Good, like everybody just keeps missing and not being able to heal each other. It's like, what did I pay for you for? Like, good, great. Like, you're the worst mercenaries. Okay, hopefully somebody just got a hit. Oh, it went to somebody else. Okay, he can't heal. Okay, let's get these. Did you just knock him down? Because that's not gonna help. No, Dude, I might not hire them again. This is pretty bad. Especially that one chick who's down there and she's like right next to the enemy and every attack is missing. Like, she's never gonna get back into the fight. But how are we even gonna get to her? Because if even one person is in combat, then everyone's in combat. Okay, but I actually need her. And why does he keep like running everywhere? Can you just punch? Okay, can someone heal me though? Well, like, we got two people with heals. And they keep telling me that I have no wounds, but I'm about to die. So, and if I die, then like that's the round over. She's checking her phone. Okay, if you cannot make. But see, we're still all in combat because she down there won't freaking stop missing. I don't know how we're supposed to get to her. Can we pick up in the middle of the thing? Okay, so we got the mission item, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna heal like automatically. So I guess I'm just using my action points to get back to stupid down there. Oh gosh, she's frustrating me so much. Please, please, what is this? There's something that what if I need a drone with? Wait, Wait, can I finally use it? Oh my god. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's just. Please just save the day, drone. Please. Thank you. Thank you. I finally figured out how to use the drone. Good gracious. I don't. Can I kick off the team now? Okay. Oh my god, that was so much for one book. Oh god, where's the second one? Get this over with. I wish it would kind of open up the map a little more without you being in the area. Doubt it's back there though. Like never again. Like I'm literally never bringing you guys anywhere ever again. Shipping terminal. No, the terminal. Looks like unguarded jack point. But then I should be able to hack it, right? I mean, my computer skills aren't that low, and I got somewhere to drone, so she should be able to. Even though I don't know if that counts. I think your skills, and I don't know how to switch characters, or if you can. Really wish I had a mini map, and not just like this thing that like had the arrow occasionally. It doesn't look like this gonna be too easy. Like some shit's about to happen. Yeah, you're calm like crack because you got the books. Great. Next, you need to head upstairs so I can wipe the security data. Then you're home free. You make it sound. Did you know these creatures were here? No, I planned this one down to the last detail, but those monsters were a happy accident. Maybe for you. Happy accident? Great. I'll keep my eyes open for more happy surprises. Not sure how your meticulous planning didn't account for the hordes of basement monsters. Well, we did know that people were dying. I figured it was going to be like a spirit or something. Because I remember seeing like some sort of elemental in like the trailer for this game. So like that's what I thought it was. I don't know. You do that. Now, time's wasting. Security rooms at the top of the stairs leading back into the museum floor. At the top of the stairs, click in your comment. Okay, so can I just like... Do I go back to that, that thing that had the unguarded link? Oh, I had to do that when I get upstairs. I forgot where it was. It was over here, right? No, that's probably not it. Because it just says shipping terminal. I have a lot of concerns. Like, we're going to walk into the top. We're going to go upstairs. This will be crawling. Unless we literally fought all the monsters in that one round. Which would explain why like, they literally just coming out of freaking nowhere. I don't remember how to get out. Okay. Man, that dude is like destroyed over it. I knew it. A cadaverous husk materializes in front of you, unfolding like a flower from nothingness into being. It stands with a surprisingly upright posture, and you can see that its robes were once of fine quality. It raises a hand to block your path. You know I'm getting Courage, the Cowardly Dog vibes. Like, if anybody else has watched that and, like, the Return to Slab episode, that shit was creepy as hell when I was a kid. That was the creepiest episode. Okay. You just stop. The things... Yeah, like sometimes the poetry and like the language in this game is like really pretty for like you wouldn't expect it in a sci-fi work, because the writing tends to be a lot more blunt. Okay. It seems you can move freely through this realm, coming and going, taking what is not yours. Oh, I didn't read that, but things always comes out in a hollow rasp. Something about it feels empty. Probably because it's a ghost. What are you? Say, spirit. Wait, what do you want? Probably the book's back. So who are you? Little girl. Oh yeah, the little girl. That episode was crazy. I think that was what made me realize when I was a kid. Like the minute she turned into a baby, I was just like, I don't ever want to deal with a baby. Oh no. I was an assistant to a great man, an emperor. I was meant to continue assisting him in the afterlife, but something was unsettled. Bonds were broken. He is no longer here, and I wish to search for him elsewhere. I want out of this tomb. I must free myself from this place, but I cannot leave. My soul is bound within these catacombs, chained to the bones of a life that I no longer possess. Okay, but like, why would I? Children of evil. Just okay. But like, okay, but to the game, like, why would I just want to help a spirit that, like, just get out into the world? Probably shouldn't do that. Like, you should not do that. But I also don't want to fight him because he might, like, be a boss and I am entirely unprepared because all my leveled up people are not on this mission. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, I'm not helping a zombie break out of here. This place is bizarre. What is happening down here? So you think I can get you out of here? I'm caught between this one and this one. The place is bizarre. What's happening down here? I might as well get some more story out of this, if I can. The books that you carry, they are alive. They protect themselves, distort space, and draw creatures to them who will serve. Are exalted had the will to contain them. Wherever you intend to send them, I hope that an equally strong mind will keep them under control. Probably not. And I don't know why, but I'm suddenly expecting a betrayal. Like, this guy might actually be evil, and we just, well, might be. He did come to a crime lord for help, like, willingly, with, like, no reservations, so, yeah, probably evil. You can slowly, painfully, the mummy inclines its head. It reaches into the folds of its robes and produces a ring of fired porcelain. The creature extends its arm, presenting the object as an offering. Yeah, like he did. Like at first, I was like, oh, he might just, so he's just an archaeologist. He just wants to put, like, he just playing dirty because they play dirty. But now I'm like, I doubt he didn't know about those creatures. And I doubt he's going to use these books for good if he finds out that they're alive. So, attack the mummy. I don't think so. You're staying here. Okay, no. Let's say that take this talisman and place it among the other artifacts you have removed. Once you have moved it beyond the binding threshold of this excavation, I will be free. I don't want to help. I don't want to do this, though. Like, nothing good ever comes from you releasing a spirit like that. I mean, at least he didn't attack us right away. This could be like we have run into another spirit and he was not evil, so, and that had no bad repercussions. Let's say I do this, what's in for me. Let's say I do this sheer knowledge that you have the sheer knowledge that you have done what is right. You're gonna have to do better than that. Sweet, I'm not lifting a finger to help you. Okay, I'm not sure I would go like into the full on criminal mindset so quickly. How do I know I can trust you? You don't. How could you? But I'm a man of my word. I mean, we're already taking books that we now know are alive out of the museum. What else could go wrong? Like, fuck. Well, I do enjoy doing what's right. Mm. Well, is there auto? I think there was an auto save. So if this goes like horribly, horribly wrong, maybe we could just load that and have to do that terrible fight over again. But okay, as do I. When I'm free, I will give you a thing, a token. Crumble it in your hands, and I will come to your aid. But only once, one time, and no more. The mummy's eyeless socket seems to stand at you through you. Will you accept my offer? Uh, okay. I mean, I'm always summoning like all other spirits. Like, I feel like I'm gonna save him until like we get further in the game. And the enemies like start getting really hard, or like save him for the boss battle, like the final boss battle. Hey, thank you. The mummy inclines its head. I will be forever in your debt. And we're just not like just gonna need everybody on this team to keep their mouths shut about this. Wait before I run out. Oh wait, no. I had to do something. To go to some terminal, was he gonna do that automatically? I forgot. They could. Dang it, I don't have. Okay. Okay, well, hopefully I didn't need to. Didn't need to get into that. Okay, I don't think I need to steal anything else. But I'm not getting like an exit thing. So like I think I am supposed to get into that terminal and I am not high enough. And I do not have any more karma. But maybe I do after that fight. But I don't know how to check that. Okay, I don't have. You know, I was gonna give myself a point in that, and I was not sure. I was kind of focused on magic since I'm playing a shaman. Okay, wait. Maybe it's in this book over here. Maybe it's 1887 because that's the only thing. I can't click any of it anymore. Okay. I'm gonna try that though. Oh, 1888. I'm gonna try it though. Can I not get out of here though? Otherwise? Good gracious, like the models are super fast for some reason. I cannot get out and I could. Okay. I'm getting an actual arrow now. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. Okay, but it says power up. Okay, this is the one. Flip the switch on the bottom right, then plug in my data chip. The script will doctor the security log so we can sneak you out. See, I was just mentioning it. I bet you they can do something like this. Like they can rewrite what the security camera has seen. So maybe Duncan is right that the footage might have been faked in an entire news story about Raymond being shot in the restaurant was fake because the news story about us being terrorists are fake. So, maybe. Okay, it's executing now. There's a pause. You can hear him clicking his tongue like a metronome. And done. Get out of there. Yep. Okay. Camera, please work with me. Wait, where's the friggin'... Okay. Oh, gosh. Of course. Okay, there's the police, too. Oh. Well, we have a perfectly legal reason. Oh, my God, I am still hurt. Everybody's... Oh, we're gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, how much... What, just heal me, then. This door is actually closed. I kind of want her to get... There's no cover that she can get into. Oh well, use your point. Come back here. Who's got the most health? Probably the drone. But, the door is closed. How? See, I'm not the only... I thought that earlier when I was putting her on the team. I was like, she looks like Felicia Day. I wonder. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Felicia Day is in a lot of, like, you just find her randomly a lot of places. Even though I really didn't even know who she was before, I just... But he's like, now you gotta know. But, I don't know, I'm too... the doors are closed, though, so I don't know how we're gonna shoot. So, I guess this is just everyone getting the cover phase. Yeah, you definitely need to get back here. And you have the drone. Miss can't fucking hit anybody. And I'm gonna end because I need them to actually... Oh, dang, I got no more points. Okay. Yeah, because I need them to come in first. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, the healer is dead. Okay. Yeah. Like I know. Like it looks exact. Like it's like most exactly like her. And of course. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. I should be getting healed more. But she has a revive thing. Okay. And then I'm going to switch back over to the drone thing. And... And the drone missed. It was so smart. I mean, yeah, if you know what she looks like, it was just kind of like, it was so obvious, but I forgot about it as soon as we got, like, into the mission. Oh, God. I need someone to heal her. Dude, I need somebody to actually, like, oh my God. Okay, we're gonna... we're gonna die at the very end of the mission. This is such garbage. Okay, like, dude, get out of here. Get in the back. Can we still hit? Of course. Okay, now my character is missing all the damn time. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Like, my... Oh my god, okay. Stop. My Twitch chat was being weird and trying to scroll up. Four damage? Okay, whatever. I guess we just focusing on him because he's... Do you not have anything? Okay, she has no more heals. Yes. If you could just not miss. Oh my god, okay. Okay, where's the... Because she has no... Oh, she did... Okay, she has ammo again. Okay. But I don't want to do that because I think it uses more than one bullet. Is she not close enough? I don't understand. Okay, whatever. What is this? The target loses their cover bonus for... Okay, that we don't need that. But we also don't need that. Okay. Okay, so... I'm just gonna end. Because he doesn't have enough to move and attack. Can you stop hitting like the one person who's doing something? Oh my gosh, she's about to die again. And I don't think I have anything. Oh wait. Yeah, at least we got a critical. Whose is this? Okay. I don't doubt she's gonna be able to reach that far. What is this? Okay, she had that too, can it? Actually. Okay, it's only gonna be able to hit one. Hopefully. Okay, ears. Get out of here. I mean, at this point, she's literally just... My character is not going to be able to hit. And him just because I can't take the risk of her missing and being out in the open. And I need to get some more med kits. But I'm not sure who to go to get that. Will he even be able to hit? No. So, ooh. Okay, I think he's too far. Like the only reason I got her because it said like she had a bunch of healing stuff. She did not. She does not. That's not gonna help her because I'm not putting her in melee range. Why did not let me switch? Whatever. Just move somewhere. Yeah. I don't think I should be able to do anything. You could have killed him, but no. Just move her forward, I guess. I was gonna put all the hurt people back here. And I'm not sure if that's 1 second or 1 round. Can she? I don't think she can. Maybe she moves here, but it's gonna take a turn. Okay. A familiar voice pipes up and you communicate. Change your plans. Search those bodies for a key fob. You needed to access the side door. For a side door. In the lobby. My program didn't work as well as I'd expected. I've been monitoring the exits on my cameras and the HKPF have the front locked down. Since you can't go out the front now, you've got to exit out the side. That key will get you through the locked side door, which will take you out of the east service exit. Of course. Okay, now we know where to go. Okay, I got it. Oh my god. Let's look for the oh, of course. Of course. Shadowrun. Yeah, Shadowrun is not being my friend right now. We are yeah, I have like no medkits and they want another fight. And of course I'm dead. And I'm pretty sure nobody has wait, maybe. Okay. Okay, and then maybe get into cover. Like we're literally all about like dead. We're all at like the end of our health basically. And everyone keeps missing. Maybe we can get a shot and maybe no. But we'll just move over a bit. Use your points. Cause I kind of want to keep them all together because then I can use that heal on them. But I don't know. Oh, this mission has had. This is the 3rd fight in this one mission, and we've already used all our med kits. Who healed me? I don't know. Oh yeah, the trauma kit. Okay, and I'm trying to keep my main character alive because basically everyone can die. With obviously like these guys can, die, and it won't I won't have to start over. And of course he starts out the fight with a miss. Great job. Really worth my money. Okay, please don't miss. Okay, but you got him that one. That time, I mean. Okay, and I have to get the drone, because the drone basically does the most work. So I'm going to put him up here. So that he can hopefully take care of this guy. Can I still? No, I don't. She has a decent amount of health. And, oh my god, my drone's about to, oh wait, I can repair him. Okay, so Yeah, face this. It would only give us like 2 XP back, but whatever. I believe like we have something that's supposed to be able to take down shields, but every time I click on it, it did not. She's not gonna be able to hit anyone. And why does? Oh yeah, okay. I was like, why doesn't he have his fire anymore? Oh, you need to heal yourself. Oh, boy. I forgot you can do that. I guess move up a little bit. Maybe she'll be able to. She's not gonna be able to help anyone, and that will put her in too much danger. Oh wait, she can do this. Can she? No, she's not close enough. Maybe up here with eels. Why can she not do that anymore? Moved up for nothing. Good gracious, okay. At least move this side, make yourself hard to hit. Dang. Of course. Oh yes, okay, at least he can repair himself. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know why we're putting it on her. No, she's gonna freaking waste it. Maybe he can? No. He's gotta no, don't come that way. Okay. See, he can't do it because he's gonna use all his freaking action points just to get over there. Oh gosh, that might not actually be covered in. I just realized that. Oh, try to get one guy for you. Of course. You know, I just realized this might be like that other mission where we could just like run out even in the middle of the fight. We didn't have to beat the police guys. Oh. Wow. Wow, literally her strongest attack. And like okay, and then the drone, I want to come. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you bought. He's out. Oh, he's just asleep. But still, he's out for all intents and purposes. Dude, she's not gonna be able to hit anyone. Told you. But whatever. No, that's all she did. Can everybody stop missing? Please, for the love of fucking Christ. I don't know what I expected. Okay, look, then. Oh my god, he healed. Maybe she can hit, now she can hit somebody. Nope, she still missed. Oh wait, wounded. He can heal himself. Damn, he can take that wound out. At least we don't have teleporting mummies anymore. Good gracious. Okay. I was, you know, if I had bought the team that I just leveled up, if I had realized what I was doing, I probably wouldn't have that much trouble. I should probably switch that off. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to now move him like right there so he does like more damage. We always make the attempt. Oh, we can do this again. Healing 4 HP per round. Okay. But is it because of that thing I summoned? Even though, like, to be honest, I thought it would give us like an actual bear, like, model or spirit, you know, something, but it didn't. Oh, she is out of? Yeah. Okay, well, she's completely useless now because we've seen what her punches are capable of doing. So we're just gonna switch to him or the drone. If not, like, thank you. Okay. Lisa was not as long as that last fight. Thank you. Okay. Please don't let anybody be outside. You're about to leave, yeah. Do we have enough time? We might have enough time to at least start another mission. Well, yeah, we've got like another 2. We got enough time. I don't know. Oh, your adrenaline wings as you fly through the subway tunnels on your way back to Hayoi. Or Hioi? I don't know. There isn't much left to do but pick the shards of glass off your clothes and congratulate yourself on one hell of a run. So you didn't manage to loot many antiques. That's not what's important. What's important is that you got your client the artifacts he wanted. The damage you caused will likely set the museum's development back even further. Not enough to cripple the project, just enough to send a message. But at the end of the day, you still managed to break a lot of exhibits, displays, and even the faces of a few tomb crawlers, the presence of which had conveniently slipped Drake's mind. Surprises aside, you came out on top, and thanks to some quick thinking on Drake's part, you got the books and you got out. Yeah, conveniently slipped his mind, okay. This long loading screen that always makes me think the game has crashed. So do we have to turn it in? Okay, no, but we got some karma, so I don't think I'm gonna go put some into decking. Okay. This. Okay, this is we're always like missing things because we don't have enough strength. But we don't really do melee. That's why I didn't think it was important, but like, because we didn't have decking at level 3, that's why we couldn't get into that computer, so that's why I like put it. I think willpower, this is, but we don't have enough. And I don't use guns. Okay. Okay, so we need to figure out where all these claim payment for your ones at the mission computer. Okay. So let's go do that real quick and I think this is. Wait. Frederick Coffey. Is that the guy who we're supposed to go? I'm not gonna talk to him because I think he's from the other mission. I wanna just. I think we went the wrong way because it's not lighting up enough. Okay. I gotta change the safe boat now. Wait, so it said to come back to the computer to get payment, but there's no option for that? Okay. But Wolf, I need you to come to the parlor. A friend and business partner of mine named Dr. Shen Yang has need of your services. Something about attending a fancy party in Repulse Bay. He was unwilling to give me the details. I think he wanted to size you up himself. Name and Black's history. Here from Isabel. Duncan asked me to do some digging on my own into Raymond's history. I guess he doesn't trust Kindly Cheng to give him the full story. Fair enough. I mean, honestly, I can't say I blame him since she'd hide things from us if it was in her best interest to do so. So I've been poking around various corners of the Matrix trying to dig up what I can. Most since sinners leave a data trail the size of an aircraft carrier in their wake. Working backward in time, Raymond starts out that way, but it slowly tapers away into nothingness. Sure, I can find some basic records in Seattle, power utilities, a couple of public discussion sites he signed up for, but the further back I get, the less I find. And the craziest part of this, prior to 2032, I can't find anything at all, and that shouldn't be possible. It's like Raymond didn't exist before then. I don't know, I'm going to keep digging, but it'll take me a while. I'll let you know when I get some news worth sharing. I feel like we're going to find out he started off as a Shadowrunner too, like what we're doing now. And so he, in order to like not have that haunt him, he had to come up with an entirely new persona in order to be like the upstanding citizen that they know him as. And he's probably like a hitman or something. I shouldn't have anyone without me. Okay, claim payment for the museum one. Okay, from Mr. Drake. I'm rather disappointed you couldn't manage to deliver. You said not to. You said to get the expensive ones and then to not go overboard. So I just grabbed the most expensive one and that was it. Still, you got me the book, so that's worth something. I'll come collect them from Kindly Cheng shortly. I didn't actually, but whatever. Oh wait, actually I want to do that. Maybe that's how I get some. That is what? What? Ladies and gentlemen, poets and Shadowrunners, welcome to the first annual Shadowland Poetry Slam. There are no rules and there are no prizes except bragging rights. With no further ado, we'll let the versification begin. How long do you think we can keep this going before the trolls show up or sysadmin shuts us down? Why would they shut us down? It's a free board. We can be poetic if we want to. Just trust me, it happens. For some reason, these things always draw the worst sort of attention. Are you going to give us a poem or are you going to stand around complaining about why you can't? Oh gosh. I don't actually want to read it any of this. Okay. Oh wait, I've got one. Wait for it. Since the those smartlings, nerd boosters, siblings, all fall to grenades. A little musing on the transients of life in the shadows. Very nice there. When the long shadows fall on Hong Kong, neon lights pierce the coming night. Tread with me the velvet blackness. Let no lamp shine on our deeds. How long is this? I just realized. Okay, that one's entitled Our Hour. That might just have been the most pompous thing I've ever read. Dang, try this on for size. Lasers are red, shadows are black. With mad on the street, you best watch your back. Okay. My poem wasn't pompous, you uncultivated rube. It was a homage to Wang Wei. Wang Wei? the famous Tang Dynasty master of the Juju form of poetry. It's traditional, unlike that ridiculous limerick that you posted. Oh my god, fighting on the poetry. Yep, this is a real form. How do I get out? Okay, now. I don't think you have to take the word slam quite so literally. Hey, you people know the rules. Poetry slams have been out of bounds on this BBS since the Laughing Man debacle of 55. If you want to sling your fancy words, do it on a different form. I'm shutting this dread down. Like, so they could do like illegal, shit, but they can't write poetry? What? Okay. Uncultivated Rube is the name of my new band. Okay. I'm gonna shut this. I told you. Okay, I'll come back to that. How'd I get out? Oh, okay, go back. Learn how to read. That's how I get out. I was actually, I was looking for something else that is not that. And I guess I wonder if going to sleep will get your health back, or move the night forward or something. I don't know. Let's see. Cause I mean, I think she's having like flashbacks in her sleep, and I don't know. Like, it's kind of reminding me of like Shepherd's visions. Yeah, you wake with a start, children bound up in a sweaty tangle of linen bedsheets, an incredible sorrow swelling your chest. You feel empty, half starved and alone. Fragmentary memories of a half-remembered dream flit through your mind. They're already fading away to nothing. I don't know, kind of much fun. You close your eyes and concentrate, willing yourself to keep the dreams from slipping away. Gradually, the memory comes back to you. She got to have better memory than me, because the more I try to remember something, the more I forget what was even going on. And then I forget what I was even trying to remember in the first place. It's helpless. Okay, walled city. You were back in the walled city. You don't remember how you got there, but it couldn't have been any place else. Even the barons weren't so squalid. You remember craning your neck to look above you. The buildings that made up this part of the walled city were new construction, even cheaper than the old. Now their foundations have rotted out from under them, and the buildings leaned into one another like a gang of drunken men. A rain of plaster and asbestos sprinkled down, dusting your shoulders. You begin to creep forward, picking your way past the piles of refuse and debris, past the pimps and the dumpster fires, the broken glass and the dirty needles. The air reeked of rotten sewage and industrial waste, a disgusting melange that caught in your sinuses and crawled down your throat. You gagged on the stink, but it didn't slow you down. In the back of your mind, you knew that you had no reason to be doing this. There was nothing for you in the walled city. You shouldn't have been there. But the rest of you was hungry, unbearably, indescribably hungry. And that part of you knew that if you keep moving, you finally get to eat. As you forced your way deeper into the walled city, locals stood at their windows and stared. Inexplicably, some of them dropped to their knees. You kept moving. You could see something in the distance, a silhouette. Something enormous, at least twice the size of a troll, but delicate. It was beautiful. I'm suspicious. Okay. The huge figure beckoned you, gesturing with slender limb. An explosion of warmth filled your chest, and you knew that if only you could reach it, your problems would be over. She would make all of your sorrow disappear. You moved forward at a call, but the figure felt impossibly far away. You reached out, calling to her, and then you woke up. The empty feeling in your stomach slowly fades, taking the strength and vibrance of the memories along with it. Like, I feel like that's giving us hints about the story. And because it's just so early in the game, it's just a bunch of cryptic. Okay, but at least it's not a monster. Maybe. Should we? Because kindly said we can't be down here. So. I'm gonna talk to him anyway. Oh, maybe he's not going to talk to us? It's oppressively hot down here, and the air is full of synthetic odors that grab you by the sinuses and refuse to let you go. You can smell engine grease and melting plastic, ionized air, and lead solder. A quick scan of the room tells you why. The downstairs tenant has converted this space into a machine shop. Metal fabrication tools and Duraplast extruders line the walls, and a pair of heavy industrial manipulators hang from the ceiling. A man in a black trench coat stands with his back to you, staring at a monitor mounted above a sturdy workbench. He addresses you without turning. Ah, I was wondering when I'd meet the new neighbor. His voice is pleasant, cultured. There's a hint of Russian accent there. I'm not going to do an accent, but it's buried under layers of nuance. What? Okay, please stay where you are. I'll be with you in just a moment. Unless you fancy an unplanned trip to Chrome Alley, don't touch anything. There are all manners of tools in here that can take your hand clean off. Could take your time and won't touch anything. Thanks for the warning. I say take your time. Kiss. Ah, you're very kind. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little more concerned about the robotic arms. Okay, you focus on the enormous manipulator arms that you saw earlier. They're bulky, industrial things, dented from years of heavy use. Each arm has been fitted with at least a dozen different welders, soldering guns, extruders, and metal fabrication tools. You've seen machinery like this in factories before, but they look terribly out of place in the bolt holes cramped engine room. Very good, yes. That's coming along nicely. Very nicely indeed. But, ew, he looks very creepy. He turns toward you, smiling. And for the first time you can see his face. He has broadly handsome Slavic features and a chiseled jaw. His eyes are like flecks of ice. Little known fact that when people's eyes are like really, really, really light blue, that's the creepiest fucking thing ever, and I can't, like, I'm glad I don't know any people like that because I wouldn't be able to look at them in the face. Like, it is actually, like, very terrifying to me. So, like, I wouldn't even be able to look at this guy. Yeah, so sorry to have kept you waiting, miss. Well, it's no problem. Don't worry about it. One song. You want to tell me first? We're not supposed to use our last name anymore, so... And we don't really know if we can trust him. Yeah, he does look very, very creepy, but I mean... Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I'm too suspicious of this, but I would just... I'm the type of person, like, I would say my name and then be like, maybe I shouldn't have told him my name first. So, I'm just gonna... That's the choice I'm gonna make. Okay, you're too kind. Now tell me, what can I do for... His voice trails off as the flash of motion catches his eye. With alarming speed, a sinister-looking drone scuttles out from under the work table. Its movements are surprisingly agile and fluid. The machine rears back menacingly, spreading its forelegs in a clear sign of aggression. He just said there's a lot of stuff down here that would take your hands off. So the man's smile tilts, and his tone goes apologetic. Please, don't mind the drone. He can be territorial, but so long as you remain civil, he will not bite. I'm worried about him, like, shooting me. Not. I'm suspicious because we're working for a crime boss, and anyone who's like cool with her is probably like even just as dangerous or even more dangerous than she is. So I can't expect that everyone is good. He extends a hand. Simultaneously, the drone relaxes into a neutral position, lowering its killing legs. Vector, my mechanical counterpart here, is called Koske? I don't know. Shake his hand, pleasure, slapping fives. Oh my god, that's so... Do not. I couldn't. Like, I would just like that of embarrassment if I would actually do something shit like that. Like, I want to shake his hand, but like, what if he like injects you with like some... I don't know. Like, why didn't it kindly want us to talk to him? I don't know. His hand is rough and abnormally warm to the touch. He shakes your hand with a solid grip. I am very pleased to meet you, my friend. In a community such as Hioi, it's important to be on good terms with one's neighbors. I feel like that's a threat. Agreed. Speaking of which, I'd like to ask you some questions if you have the time. Absolutely. I don't have time to chat just now, but it was good to meet you. Um, I don't know if the fights are what make the missions long, and so like I don't know like if I start if we even have time to finish another mission. I mean, but how else is he supposed to smoke a cigarette? I don't understand. he, I think he's shady. I say he's shady because his expression, and he's doubly shady not because he's essentially in the lowest level of this, like the lowest level of the ship. Like he's in the basement. That's shady. Then this is basically we're not even supposed to be down here right now. Like when we like started, yeah, like what's her name? The orc girl was like, this is all we're free range of everything except the engine room. So it was like that's why I thought it was gonna be like some like I don't know really monster down here. That's why I didn't want to come down here first. But I don't know. It's just asking. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't. It's not giving me the intelligence or academic thing right here, but I feel so. I don't know if that will give me points because I did choose those times like those. So when certain options come up, I will get more points for using them depending on who I'm talking to. So his ears are suspicious now. Okay, you said this morning's casting. What did you mean, Code? She is interesting for drone. You got some interesting machinery in here, but not the kind you typically see outside of corporate settings. Probably shouldn't be pressuring him about that. We might not leave. Like, just saying. Are you rushing? Good. I'll try this one first. See if I can just go in order or something. Exactly what I said. A casting net made of a new locomotive assembly for Koski. He gestured at the display above the work table. A biomimetic design, as you can see. This one is inspired by the walking legs of a decapod crustacean, the mangrove crab to be specific. That's fascinating. And then will this new leg assembly make your drone more effective? This seems a bit obvious. Like, I'm not... some options is just like, why would I ask that? Those seems... Okay, that remains to be seen. But there is more to life than combat effectiveness, is there not? By fabricating new components for Koski, I unlock options, different ways of being. Even the failures, and there have been many, have value in this context. Wouldn't it be simpler to design the parts here and outsource the fabrication? I don't know. How did you learn to do all this? More training experience than I care to mention. He offers you a wry smile. Drawing architecture was once my profession, you see. Now it's more of a calling. One that I'm free to pursue now that I've freed myself from the shackles of corporate servitude. I'm just going to ask like one more question. Like he's creeping me out. Okay, he nods. You have a good ear. I'm impressed. Yes, I grew up in... I'm okay. That might be like Novgorod, but I have no idea how to pronounce this. I went to school there. Started my career there in the industrial sector. A fairly common story, I'm sure. But I have traveled a great deal, and in so doing, I have absorbed a number of other languages and dialects. Are you done? Okay, how many languages do you speak? If you were born and raised in Russia, what brings you to Hong Kong now? I'm not going to do that. That might insult him. Okay, descending attracts many to the free enterprise zone. Opportunity. You yourself are a recent transplant, are you not? Your Cantonese is heavily accented in the style of many UCA S is expats. This isn't a criticism, mind you. It's just a statement of fact. Yeah, I'm new here. Not by choice. You're right, I'm originally from Seattle. I grew up running the streets with drum and bands. Every day out, that place is a good one. They keep mentioning that place, and maybe she mentioned it in like in the first stream I did for this, but I don't, no idea. You're right, I'm originally from Seattle. I guess if we know where he's originally from, we should say where we're from. Yeah, I figured as much. You're lucky to have lived in such a great city. One day, after my business in Hong Kong has concluded, I would like to travel there myself and to visit its Renraku archaeology. I have heard many impressive things about the SCIRE, Sire. The automated systems that it employs are rumored to be quite impressive. I should like to study them someday. I'm gonna go now. Okay, very well. Come back anytime. It's pleasant to have someone to talk to. I probably won't. Unless I have a quest to go down there, because you are super creepy. Well, I have here, I feel like these are side quests. And we got too many quests as it is to risk picking up side quests. I just gotta get back to the... Where is she? So I don't know if we want to do the one where we had to like destroy those people's luck, or what was the other one? There was two. And we are not bringing those people again. We are not. Okay, empty. Head to. Okay. So like I don't know which one I really want to do. If I wanted to do the serial killer one, because that one seems like it's going to be long. I mean, we still got still have like an hour left to stream, so that or the Sky Tower one, which I don't really want to do because it's like you have to go and like destroy the garden and all this other stuff in the building, and it's just like you're only doing it because this other company can't compete with them, so they're trying to ruin their luck so that they won't be able to do well anymore. Go make some ramen. Oh my god, I wish I had ramen. We don't have anything to eat. I'm starving. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go do the elders one, and we are not bringing. Okay, I'm gonna bring my original team. Oh, I wish I had the excuse. Like, I kind of, to be fair, like, I live on the same street as a pizza place. I could walk there. It would take me like 10 minutes. Like, no, it would take me like 5 to 10 minutes to walk down there. And now that I'm thinking about it, I might go down there after the stream is over and go get some pizza. Like, I have just enough money left. I just, like, probably won't be able to get any toppings on it and just get, like, a calzone or something. Now that I think about it, I'm probably going to do it. My husband's going to get home and, like, where are you? Like, I want to go get pizza. Wait, treat yourself. I forgot I was going to buy some stuff first. I think this is a medical place. Oh yeah. Oh, their calzones are like that big. Like their calzones are freaking huge. And they're like $7. So I should be able to get it. I'll be broke afterwards, but I'll have had a calzone. So yeah. A massive steel security door is head into a bunker-like concrete wall. There is no sign or identification of what this place is. A battered intercom is encased in a cage of welded steel and armor glass. Grainy letters are barely readable on the screen. Medical services and repair, mechanical repair, premises protected. Okay. Can I just buy some like med packs? I don't know where to go for that. The cracker was static, then a bus voice answers. What do you want? I need some medicine. Haha, very funny. Listen, lady, I don't know you. I don't like people. I don't know. What are you doing here? Who sent you? Kindly whip out for me. Yeah, you just idle your engine there for a minute and I'll check on that. There's a long silence on the intercom. The door gives several heavy metallic clicks. There's a dull rumble, like heavy bolts sliding back. A green light flashes on the terminal. The door appears to be unlocked. You can enter the clinic. About time. I tried to come in here before and he was like ready to shoot me. Like, jeez. 10 armed Ambrose. How did you get that name exactly? Okay, this clinic looks like it just hosted a party. Spindly mechanical arms swing from unobtrusive wall mounts, pulling down crepe paper ribbons and scooping food platters and empty beer bottles into biohazard bags. A severely crippled Caucasian man sits in a wheelchair amidst a maelstrom of mess and robotics. He's in his 40s, thick beard, tungsten earrings, bare belly, one side by. Both his legs are missing, one at the hip, the other at the knee. He has only one arm and only 3 fingers remain on his surviving hand. His face and arms show the scars of reconstructive surgery. This dude, he grins widely at you, regarding you with bloodshot eyes. He's clearly hungover. I mean, if anyone has, reason. Hey, I'm Ambrose. He shouts cheerfully in English, his words piling together in a loose Midwestern accent. They call me 10 Arms. Welcome to the Kong, fellow Occasion. I'm just gonna say like it's a word. I don't. Like he chuckles, his chest shaking with mirth. A Waldo arm springs to life and swings over to him. Its menacing metal pincer momentarily sets a cigarette between his lips, just long enough for him to inhale from it. He kindly says, "You're all right. What can I do for you?" Your front door should stop a bulldozer. Your front door could stop a bulldozer. Why so fortified? Probably because he works with criminals. Okay, show me so separate. Okay, sure thing. Tune up or spare parts. Okay, thank you. Finally. How much it doesn't? Oh, I was gonna say it doesn't tell me how much money I have. Basic make it. Why are there like multiple things for the same one? Is it saying that's all he has? So like I can basically buy him out? And what is all this? Like the Discord notifications have to calm down. I'm probably not gonna buy all that. I needed it twice. I'm probably gonna buy. Yes, probably gonna buy 2 of them. I don't know. I'll probably just buy up all the med kits. To be fair, if that last mission was anything to go by, it was only 700. I'll just buy all of them. What is this? Mummy. Oh. What is the preview for? Like nothing changed. Hey, come back to the garage soon. Hey, your front door can stop a bulldozer. Why so fortified? Are you kidding? Have you any idea how much all this stuff in here is worth? This is a high capital operation. Life dangerous for a guy missing most of his members, tooling up smugglers and criminals. That's what I figured. But I just decided it sounded kind of funny too. Let me tell you what though. If someone busts in here, they're gonna be in a world of hurt. Ambrose chuckles evilly. There's a lot more than pipes and wires up in the false ceiling. And I've got Kindly's crew and the Club 88 boys on the panic button. They know which side their bread is chromed on. Hey, goodbye. Okay, this... Cheers, Wolf. Talk to you later. Yeah, I'll probably be back here a lot. Now that I can actually get in here... Oh, wait. What? What's this? What did you just touch? This electro furnace room has been built out as a medical clinic and a machine shop. The air is alive with the rumble of the furnaces and the hum of cooling fans. It is sweltering. The front area is more like a homey coffee house in a clinic lobby. Comfortable old furniture, used digipads, coloring books. Well, we did see like one kid. I think we've seen one kid since we came to this part of town, so I guess it makes sense. The wall opposite the boilers is cluttered with a mixture of photos and prints. Local artists work images of military vehicles, off-road racing, Rube Goldberg machines, personal photos, old-time Chicago gangsters, the Desert Wars, motorized combat division. Glance around and clear. Yeah, I can read it in over time. I kind of at least want to get started on this other mission just in case. Because I'm not sure how long that last one took. Like, that seemed like it took at least an hour or so. So we should just get started on it. Because I don't want to be tracking down a serial killer. Like, let somebody else do that. And we're taking... Okay, come on. I guess that's just like... Can you change their outfits? Like, why is that an option? About to Wampoa Garden. Yep. Okay, let's see what nonsense is waiting for us here. Okay. Wampoa Garden. A carnival of chrome and neon, rife with every manner of technology and artifice one can imagine. The entire area has the feel of a night market, save that chips are sold in lieu of steamed buns and vendors hawk the latest drones rather than folk art. Something stalks these streets, hiding and gets out of sight. It stalks the Wampoan elders, the leaders of the band of tech-savvy squatters that have claimed this neighborhood as their own. The streets smell of ozone and fear, and those Wampoans you pass an MTR station have a haunted, furtive look in their eye. While the killer has struck only at the elders thus far, it may only be a matter of time before ordinary residents are menaced as well. I mean, it could just be somewhere with a beef against, like, authority or something. So. Okay, I don't have enough here. Maybe I should give her a heal. So everyone has at least one. This may just be a team IQ. Even though, to be fair, I probably should have traded Isabel out for that guy with the fire. I might do that because I mean, when he did hit people, like when he did hit people, sometimes he did some pretty good damage. But the streets of Wampoa Garden are slick with rain, glittering under the neon glow of myriad signs and holographic displays. The sky reflects the same glow, painting the white apartment blocks the sickly orange of sodium streetlights. The smell of grilling meat mingles with other rarer scents, ozone, engine oil, and high-tech fabrication facilities. Despite the hour, there are plenty of people out and about. You can hear the calls of street vendors and touts urging people into their stores. Yeah. Isabel wrinkles her nose, scowling darkly. She wraps her arms around her chest, staring off into the distance. Is there a word for feeling nostalgic for a place you can't wait to leave again? I don't miss this place, but I miss the feelings I had when I lived here. I don't know what that word is. I don't know if that is a word. I'm going to look it up. Is that what? Because, I mean, if it does mean that, I guess I'll choose it. I spelled it wrong already. Good Lord. Okay, so yes, it is a word. I don't know how to pronounce it, but there's a feeling of longing, melancholy, or nostalgia that, and it is Portuguese, apparently. Mm. So this. Okay. Isabel shakes her head. No, that's not it. It's close, but she lets this sentence trail off into nothingness, clamping her mouth shut for a moment. This place seemed like heaven after the walled city. Like the whole world had unfurled in front of me, and anywhere I turned, it was the promise of a good life. Turned out this place was just as crappy as everywhere else. Everyone was still in it for themselves. Honestly, Isabel has lived like in every part of this game so far that we've taken her to. She's been like, oh, I lived here, and then I lived here. So, I mean, maybe it's good to have her on the team. Okay, Garbett is the one that was name I couldn't remember. Garbett claps a hand on Isabel's shoulder, who flinches and pulls away. That's a great life lesson, is. I'm serious. At the end of the day, life's a raw deal. You got yourself and a handful of friends, and that's it. Nothing else. Duncan cast a sidelong glance at Isabel and Garbett, shaking his head. You've got some strange ideas about life. Sure, life's a meat grinder, but come on, there's got to be more to life than just surviving. I wonder if there's dialogue we missed out on because we didn't take them along on the museum mission. Dang it. Does there? What makes you the authority on that? Isabel waves a dismissive hand. I'm done talking about this. Anyway, Isabel turns toward you and points down the street to your left. We're looking for the Rampoan elders. They're going to be in the Rampoa itself. That's the big ship down the street. I'm seeing pictures that look like a yacht. Hey, that's the one. Kind of hard to miss. And it's been a fixture since late last century. These days, it's just a squat. Shops are family affairs, not corporate ones. Is there anything I should know about the Lampoans? They're all tech heads, tinkerers, and self-taught scientists. Despite the fact that there's no formal education system, everyone here is pretty smart. They apprentice kids as skilled workers so they can learn a trade. Elder Gal taught me decking, and I left after she got brain fried trying to catch a Mitsuhama network. Elder Eep taught me to shoot. He should still be here. Is it Eep? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. Come on, let's see what they have to say for themselves. There is something going. Is there a funeral going on in the middle of the street? Cause like everyone's. I don't know. This is based. Everyone's wearing black. Never mind. That might just be a thing here. I think everybody all huddled up. Okay, we guys got that. Okay, so now I get it. I see when they have something new to say, it's yellow. When you always talk to them, then it's just a white bubble. Got it. I clicked on him, but what are you? Fuck. Can I zoom in? Maybe make some sense. Who would I have to click on? Okay. Okay, now I see what I did. Okay. This orc woman is festooned with small circuits, tiny trid screens, and speakers. The trid screens display snippets of trid broadcasts from every corner of the world. The tiny speakers play counterpoint with a susurrus of voices speaking spiritual, Punjabi, Kazakh, and other languages. Her expression is haggard, and she fidgets with her fingers as you approach. Welcome to the one poet, my friend. I am Elder Neeg, and these are Elders Ting and oh gosh, hey, Nanga. See, it's like it's an N and a G, and I was like, I want to make those sounds, but it's like, is that it? I don't know. Justice to the elven human, who each inclined their heads respectfully. Thank you so much for answering our request for help. We had nowhere else to turn. It's the least I could do. Sure, whatever. As long as you pay. Like, I don't think I would be like this. Feels like if you've been a Shadowrunner for a long time, you just like okay, whatever. Like, but it's just like I don't think I would go from like upstate, like not upstanding citizen, but like just like you got out of the street. Like I don't think I would just revert to that automatically. Like I don't think I would just revert to be like being rude and nasty to people and just being all about money right away. Yeah. Under Tang's skin, glowing tattoos rise and change shape. Tigers become cranes and move onto dragons. We're under threat. One by one, we elders are being hunted by some monster. As you may have noticed when you arrived, there's been another killing just tonight. No, it was a funeral. He crosses his solid chrome arms. Holographic readouts dance constantly over their surface, displaying diagnostic information about their state, operating temperature, servo pressure, and a variety of other minutiae. He looks past you towards Isabel. The prodigal daughter returned once more. I didn't expect to see you back aboard the Wimpo in my lifetime, Isabel. When you disappeared, Elder Yetunde was very put out. I'm glad you're still alive. When you chose to walk your own path, I was disappointed, but I still understood why you had to leave. He pauses, tasting the air as he chooses his next word with care. I hope my lessons have helped you prosper. Didn't expect to come back either. Work takes you places, though. Isabel shrugs. A moment later, she places a hand on her pistol, eyes trained on Eep's shoes. I don't cart this around for fun, Eep. The lessons kept me alive. Isabel blinks several times and looks up at Nate. Her expression clouded. Where's Yetunde anyway? I expected her to be here. But no. Mm-hmm. Ing sheds. Ing shakes her head sadly. She reaches out a hand towards Isabel, who shrinks away from it. She's dead. So are Gon and Nakamura. And Tom was killed just tonight. So much blood. You had to stop this from continuing. What are you trying to do? But go. No. Please don't knock over my water. Yeah, is that what you wanted? Isabel's expression remains impassive, but her knuckles go white as her hands ball up into fist. That's what we're here for. We'll stop the killings. Thank you, Isabel. And Shet lifts her hand, wiping away tears from her eyes. What can you tell me about the murders? What happened to Tong? Have you made any enemies lately? What do the Mempo and elders do? What can you tell me about the murders? They started 2 weeks ago. The first to go was gone. We found him in his apartment, eviscerated. And swallows grimacing at the painful memory. He'd been torn apart. His head had been ripped completely off and most of his skin flayed away. There was so much blood it took us a week to clean out his apartment. Tang nods, running his palm over his forehead. The rest have been the same. Always at night, always dismembered. Each scene is like a nightmare. And every time nobody's seen anything, it's like a ghost. What do you want from elders? Maybe she could just go in order. Okay, the same thing has happened to the rest of the victims. Evisceration and dismemberment. We sent a guard to keep people out of his shop, but he'll let you. We sent a guard to keep people out of his shop, but he'll let you in. When did he die? Sometime early tonight. He locked up his shop, but Eep stepped by to ask him about some skill chips he had. The door was unlocked and inside. Ink lifts her head helplessly. She opens her mouth, but no words come out. Seeing Ings, inability to continue eat takes over. Inside it looked like a bad horror sim, just like all the other murders. It had to have happened after sundown because I saw his shop was open when I was on my way to get some noodles for dinner. Why didn't you call the police? The Hong Kong police force isn't welcome here. They've tried to force us out several times before, or come hunting for someone to pin a crime on. We do a lot of favors for local gangs and triads, handle their matrix security, fix up their gear, and make sure they have access to the Hong Kong Shadowlands hub. We're too valuable a resource for them to lose, so they protect us when their HKPF or anyone else decides we're an easy target. They handle our physical security, and we make sure to send a message via the matrix. The last time the HKPF was in trouble, we started airing the assistant chief's dirty laundry over the tread. They got the picture and backed off. Have you made any enemies, lady? Probably the police force? Shrugs helplessly. Not that I can think of. We keep to ourselves. We buy and sell technology. We're not mercenaries or criminals. We're merchants and deckers. And even if someone has cheated and dealt, this kind of response is unthinkable. Whatever did this, it wasn't human. The violence and savagery, it's a monster, whatever it is. Plenty of metahumans are monsters too. Just because it's horrible doesn't mean it's supernatural. What do the Rampone elders do? Isabel snorts divisively. They make the rules and kick people out who don't obey them. They're a bunch of petty tyrants, that's what. You're being unfair, Isabel. Our laws are for the good of the community. Tang turns to address you. We keep the Rampo and its residents safe. We review trade agreements with outsiders to see if they're good for the community. We provide a guiding vision like a town council. You people are really weird. Well, that's insulting. Those are made to be broken. I mean, that's what we're doing. Elder Heap laughs, quickly stifling it as Ninga and Tang give him a dirty look. I can see why Isabella's on your team. You and she are very much alike, I suspect. I am the invoker of sprites. I commune with the spirits of machines, ask them for blessings, and pass those blessings on to the people here. I heal the sick and assure the feng shui of our habitats is as good as it can be, given our confines. She's a shaman, that's all. She just got some kooky spin on it. Claims her totem is some kind of all-encompassing machine god that lives in circuitry. I mean, but aren't we? Our next mission is literally just because people actually do that. So I mean, she might actually be on to something. And it does actually look like a woman is standing here. I'll be honest with you. Isabel passes the deck, looking at Ning. Ancient gods and ancestors are one thing. My deck, it's mine. I built it. The only spirits it's got in it are the ESP that I loaded up with. Okay. English gives Isabel a look of deep sadness. Just because you cannot see or touch a thing does not mean that it does not exist. Just because you do not believe in it does not mean it does not protect you from afar. I can't touch programs either, but at least I can prove they have an effect on the physical world. Your superstitions are just that bullshit. Isabel glances at you, jerking a thumb towards Tang. This guy treats drones like they're living things. I mean, Tang extends his arm, palms up. As you watch, the tattoos therein shift into a complex mathematical formula. I'm the first and glorious servo. I study patterns, repair machinery, and teach others how to attune themselves to the wonders of automation. The blessed art of fab is my shop and pay-per-view, where we make the drones we use and sell. As for me, I serve as the resplendent voltage spike. He smiles quickly. That means I shoot people who try to screw with us. It's a fancy title for head of security. That's all for now. It might be wise to ask the residents of Wampoa Garden if they've seen or heard anything after you've gone to Tong's Sensory Carnival. They may have seen or heard things we have not. See, like, the last mission I brought Isabel on, we literally ran into a fucking ghost. What are you talking about, Isabel? Stop being that annoying ass, like, person who just got to shit on what everyone else, like, thinks. Is one public garden the place we have to go? Okay. I just wondering if there's like anyone we need to talk to, or anyone else we can talk to. John Sensory Carnival. Okay, I'm assuming. They poured a lamb at your service. The elders told me that you'd be coming. They tell you about what happened to Tong. He got just the basics. Well, nothing's basic about this. I've seen people shot, stabbed, beaten to death. Hell, I've even seen a corpse that was so dry and desiccated I could have sworn a vampire got to it. None of that's got anything on this. Brace yourself and go on in. Oh, about to Shadowrun, like about to turn into a horror game, I guess. Even though the graphics aren't, like super realistic on this game, so like the gore would probably be is much like you can deal with it like better than the games that have like hyper realistic gore. Tong's Sensory Carnival looks like a scene out of a B grade slasher sim. The cloying scent of incense hangs thick and pungent in the air, emanating from the small shrine in the corner of the shop. Unfortunately, it does nothing to cover up the reek of death and clotted blood. Despite the ragged remnants of Elder Tong littering the floor, the rest of the shop appears to be in good order, at least at first glance. Nothing is broken, tipped over, or otherwise ransacked. I get back just yeah, like I don't know, like it's like I don't have a problem with gore, but like the graphics on this looks a little cheesy, so I feel like that's gonna make it like if anyone is squeamish, it'll make it easier to look at. Okay. As you're about to step further into the room, you glance at the ceiling and walls. The blood from Tong's body isn't just confined to where his remains lie. Drying blood is spread about the walls and ceiling as well. Well, yeah, I'm assuming if someone got like beheaded, like there would be spray. So I don't know if it'd be spray like in a horror movie, like amounts of like blood, but still. Maybe Tong's body. It's just Tong's body is a ruined mess. The destroyed ruin of his face is barely recognizable, and what is left of his body would best be described as savage. All of his limbs have been torn off, and a pile of flayed skin lies next to the remnants of the Wampoan elder. The Wampoan's clothing has all but been reduced to rags and tissue by cuts and tears, apparently sustained during the flaying. At this point, the only thing holding what's left of his body into a semblance of human form is the hair-thin fiber optics of his cyberware. Okay. Though my cat was gonna like decide to run across the desk again. Garvey puts a hand over her mouth, speaking in an uncharacteristically serious tone. Sweet heaven, Wolf. I haven't seen anything like that since R.T. Wong tried to stash some crest sticks in the devil rat's nest. It takes a lot to turn my stomach, but we should have a winner today. This is seriously messed up. I'll second that. This isn't murder. This is more like, I don't know, a feeding frenzy. If it weren't for the skin, I'd say Tong stepped on the goddamn mine or something. Spellcast and conjuring. Use astral perception to sense the body. I'll do this. Taking a deep breath, you allow your senses to expand into astral space. The colors of the room bleed away, replaced with the vibrant lights and emotions of the spirit world. Okay, like I was wondering, like how are we gonna get know what's going on? There's only like two things to interact with in here, but we're just gonna talk to his ghost like we did to the other guys. Yeah, surprisingly, no emotions of fear or anger pervade the room. The abiding emotion in the room is steeped in is one of perfunctory satisfaction, as if someone had accomplished an important task. It would seem likely that Tom was surprised. If he was not, it would be certain that you would feel lingering fear within the room. Whoa, really? Gobbet takes a moment to center herself and stares off into space. Shortly thereafter, she shakes her head and looks back at you. That's strange, Wolf. You're right, though. He definitely didn't see it coming. I forgot she's also a shaman. I don't think we need two shamans on the team. Okay, there's a door. I was about to say. There's not much to interact with. How we gonna know? Yeah, the walls are covered in splattered and smeared blood, most of which has hardened into a crusty, congealed paste. Thick tracks of it run laterally. It looks like the blood has been deliberately smeared. Hey, Wolf, I don't know a whole lot about science or all that, but I know what blood looks like when it hits a wall. This isn't natural. Somebody deliberately smeared blood all over these walls. See how it looks like it's got paint trails? That's because somebody used tongs parts like a brush. Ew. So he painted his walls with blood? Why? Do I look like a psychologist to you? Maybe because they're a freak. Maybe they're one of those sick serial killers that sees their murders as art. I got no clue. All I know is what normal blood looks like on a wall, and this ain't it. Some people have a bad grasp of art. Reminds me of that guy, who I thought was like the main antagonist of the Evil Within 2. But I can't remember his name right now. I keep just thinking of the main character's last name. I knew this guy in Kwantung who used to make music out of stray radio static and panic button calls. Called it Crisis Wave. It was awful. That's a bit morbid too. Like people are calling like in a panic, like scared for their life, and you like make music out of it. Like what in the world? There's a lot of people things. Okay, Tong's desk drawers are open, and the safe that's built into one side has been opened. There's no sign of tampering, and the green light next to the word "unlocked" is blinking. Whoever opened the safe did it with a key fob. Inside are several blank cred sticks, but no sign of anyone with money on them. How would you know? Looks like someone looted his stash. A guy like this would keep only empty cred sticks in his safe. Why are we going to the bathroom now? Okay. This is a Yamaha 9500 Sim Synth, a device for mixing and mastering SimSense chips. Several drive bays are empty and all of the chip jacks are empty. The screen is flashing a repeated error message. Warning, requested files cannot be found. Please return drives to bay and try again. You see, I bet if we had Isabel on the last mission, we probably could have gotten into whatever that was on that computer. But now we can do it ourselves. If banging away the SimSims keyboard, you manage to suspend the drive error warning for a time. Digging into the guts of the machine's recent files, you manage to kick it into diagnostic mode. While it's not as good as having access to the full system, maybe you can learn something anyway. Beginning core dump. It's just, I don't know what any of that means. The long debug spew that scrolls along the sim screen is filled with numbers indicating recent files, play lengths, keyframes, and assist peak levels. Based on the numbers you're seeing, Tong's SimSynth has been hacked to remove the peak controller levels from the chips he's been running. The required operation to make BTL chips, the delta wave outputs for these chips push them dangerously into brain-burning territory. I don't even know if I would like take the risk of like doing something that would literally like fire my brain. Just like this is like think of it as like trying to play a game on a computer that can't handle it. Like and like how your frame rate would just be garbage, but like instead of that your brain fries. Don't know if I would do it. The file catalog for the high peak BTLs indicate all the files and brand chips should be stored on the missing drives and whatever was in the empty chip jacks. Somebody's cleaned out Tong's BTL stash. No idea what that means. But essentially it looks like they're using magic to kill these people, which makes me think that I was right. That is just someone who had a problem with authority. But I'm going to click that again. The Tong's bathroom is immaculate and the drains are tiny. Whatever killed him didn't exit through here. So why did I have to click on it? Stupid. Okay, no, I went over there. Did nothing else? Okay. I heard he's not just dead, he's been all cut up. Who told you that? It seems like it's something like that everybody would kind of keep under wraps. I can't go anywhere else, but I'm not getting anything about an objective. Did I not get everything in here? No. Maybe something over here? No. Confused. Okay, it's dead end. That's not what I was hoping it would do. But I just had a feeling that I should. No. With it? I don't know, I'm just saving. I haven't talked to him, so. Even though I think white is like these people, like they're just side people though. Okay, this orc is busily snacking on a steamed bun. As you approach, he wipes off one of his hands and sticks it out towards you. Hey, stranger, nice to see you. Zippy toe tag at your service. How are you liking Grandpa guarding? I'm Wolf. Nice to meet you, Zippy. You're awfully friendly. You don't even know me. We've never met before. Before this, I know exactly who you are. You're my replacement. The elders had me autopsy what was left of Elder Gan and Elder Nakamura after they got ripped apart, but I didn't want to dig any deeper. Yeah, like I feel like I don't know, like I feel like the Shadowrun is a series that got started pretty like I don't know exactly like how like it may only be like something that's been going since like the 90s or something, maybe a little bit older, but yeah, like it's definitely got like a lot of because it's cyberpunk too, so it's got a lot of the same influences. Oh gosh, he didn't want to dig any deeper. Like, what did this man find out? So since I don't know you and I can smell a shadow a mile away, you've got to be the outsider. He acts to stop the killings, right? Zippy tilts his head back, obviously pleased at his amateur deduction. Very astute, that's right. Nothing gets by you, does it? See, I have good eyes. I think that was sarcasm doing it. You missed it. Yeah, I have good eyes, a lot of good eyes actually. If you're in the market for replacements, only slightly used, and they only come from certified donors, I swear. A hearty belly laugh erupts from the orc, and he slaps one of his thighs in elation. Man, I killed myself. That was awful. That was. I don't. Yeah, that was awful. I don't get how it was a joke. Sippy shrugs, grinning wide. I know. I always wanted to be a stand-up comedian, but all my jokes are terrible. At least he knows. So if you're not a comedian, what are you? I'm one of the only trained surgeons around here. I keep the other Ramponans healthy. Gotta practice on the road. Blind Chan's a pretty good cyber doc, but he's basically an implant specialist, and that's it. How'd you end up here? I did my residency back in the UCA. Oh my god. Could have become a real MD too if things hadn't gone south for unrelated reasons. Zippy opens opens his coat, revealing a cyber deck. He pats it proudly. I also deck a little, but I'm better at slicing skin than I see. Grandpa Garden seems a good fit for me. You must have a lot of customers, so it's fairly peaceful around here. Let me ask you about Grandpa Garden. Sure thing, what do you want to know? What are your thoughts on the murders? What can you tell me about the elders? Zippy laughs, shrugging, but they're an eclectic bunch, that's for sure. Where to start? Ning's the spiritual leader here. She's the voice of the Ramponas, I guess. A lot of her close friends are really more followers, and she's something of a priest for the machine spirits. Maybe it's a cultural thing for people who grew up here, but it's never called to me. Still, she makes a damn fine part of tea. Eats the muscle and has an encyclopedic knowledge of cyber and Bioware. Definitely a good guy to have watching your back. Not too friendly, but you know how it is. You get a lot of cyber. People start wondering if you'll tear their arms off. Zippy makes a chopping gesture with one hand. He's got moves straight out of Blood Carnival 3, The Reckoning. Terrible movie, but great fight choreography. That describes a lot of fantasy movies, and just because it's just like sometimes it's like it was sci-fi movies like sometimes like it is terrible, but like they have like little things that are really great that make them worth watching. But like other than that, it's pretty bad. There's also that guy with the tattoos. You call him. What about Tang? I don't know much about him, but I think he's got some kind of fetish for automation. Found him cooing over some treads of automated delivery drones in the warehouse once. He works with drones, has a shop called the Blessed Artifact. He was raving about the efficiency of the movement patterns or something. But we do know that everyone with them really loves technology, and that's their thing. So you already know about Tong, Van Sims, BTLs, skill chips. Gan used to be a city planner before he had a nervous breakdown and got involved in statistical analysis. So he pauses to collect his thoughts. Nakamura came from Fukuoka. Wait, is this the guy that kindly was like, don't expect to get any information out because he's an idiot? I just remembered that part. Yeah, he spent a lot of time analyzing subliminals and ads. Then there was Magpie. She was a chief decker, hot as hell against IC, and built her own hardware. Salty old woman, though. Never met anyone who was quite as shrill and nasty when she was mad. She was mad most of the time. Wait, nobody mentioned Magpie to me. When did she die? I think it's I don't know. She didn't. Maybe a month ago. She just up and disappeared. I went to the shop one day and she just wasn't open. Nobody's seen her since. Kind of a pain in the ass, too. She owed me some new analyze software she'd pick up. I wish you... Oh, gosh. Because it's real places. But I don't really know a lot of people, so some of these things, I don't have that association with it, but it's yeah, now I can understand how it's weird now. Okay, I've never heard of Magpie either. She must be one of the newer Ramponas. If she was a Decker, she would have replaced Elder Gao. No surprise there. Gao was older than Quinn. She hung these? Terracotta waters. God, why? Why she had to... What did he do to deserve that? When I was learning decking from him, he could barely get out of bed. Still fast as hell in the Matrix, though. Yeah, everyone I know is on the internet, basically. Like I'm saying, but I seem to... I don't can really say no. But a lot of people in the UK don't know why. That's the thing that happens. But... yeah, how can you be new and an elder? It's a stupid name. It doesn't actually have much to do with time spent in the community. That has something to do with it, sure, but it's mostly about how skilled you are, how good your connections are, and how much you can help everybody else. Should have called them experts or something. It means the same thing, so what does it matter? Bingo, that's exactly it. She was only here for about 3 years, but she knew a lot of people all over the Matrix, in Shanghai and Beijing, all kinds of places. That plus her skill meant she was a shoo-in when Gao died. Where do you think she went? No idea. One day she was here, the next, poof. At first I thought she was just on vacation since she had mentioned wanting to see the Kingdom of Hawaii someday. But it didn't feel right. She would have at least told me she was leaving. It seems mighty suspicious to me. Nobody else seems to care what happened to her. Probably because she pissed them all off so bad. Is there any place you think I should start looking? A little odd for her to just disappear, don't you? Yes, he literally just said that. Is there any place you think I should start looking? You might want to check out her shop. It's all locked up, but the other elders have a spare key. Couldn't hurt to look around, and even though Magpie was always butting heads with the other elders, they wouldn't have any reason not to let you in. Wait, where am I going? Oh. I guess I'm just gonna have to go in and ask them about this person that they were obviously trying to keep from my attention. Yeah, what did they argue about? Magpie and the others never saw eye to eye. She was contrary for the sake of it. Most of the rest had a grand vision for what they wanted the neighborhood to become. Magpie just wanted to deck. She was only an elder because they needed someone with her matrix chops. The last big argument was between her, Nang, Ape, and Nakamura. It was over something relatively trivial. I think Nakamura wanted to expand the pirate trade business into the matrix, and she just absolutely refused. She sounded like she didn't care for entertainment taking precedence over business. Yeah, that's exactly it. She gave Nakamura an earful, let me tell you. She said something about not using up valuable bandwidth for trivial entertainment bullshit. Anyway, it went from there into this rant about how she wasn't going to let Tang expand his drone business every further because it would get too much Megacorp attention. They accused her of blocking them just because she could, which is probably true. Lots of screaming. What do you mean, blocking them? Everybody needs her matrix skills for the businesses to run properly. There are other deckers, me, Say, or Mo, Janebi, but she had the infrastructure. If their project didn't interest her, she wouldn't even give them the time of day. She was real hard-headed about having her time wasted, but she figures if she's not interested in something, it had no value objectively. Kind of a major blind spot, if you ask me. Sounds like she was critical, and honestly, she sounds like me a little bit. Like it's like, it's like it's like she was critical. Yes and no, she was, but since she disappeared, Elder Eep's taking over running the Matrix infrastructure. He's not as good at it as she was, but his experience with drones makes him the best candidate. They wouldn't entrust something like that to anyone who wasn't an elder, so there you go. What are your thoughts on the murder? I guess we can ask him this. There's a sharp intake of breath as Zippy shakes his head. Pretty gruesome business. Gan died from a broken neck. Looked like someone had ventured around, and his arms and legs were cut off. Some skin flayed away too. Maybe she was working on something in the Matrix and she found somebody was coming and she was just peaced out. She wasn't even gonna deal with it. She was not gonna die for them. And she even liked them. So, I don't know. Might be something like that. Nakamura had his throat ripped out by someone with pretty sharp teeth. At first I thought it was a devil rat, but the teeth marks were all from something with a humanoid jaw. I didn't look at Yatunde. From what I saw at a distance, it was the same story. Didn't see much point since I'd seen it twice already. As for Tong, from what Porter told me, it was Gan and Nakamura all over again. You took a look at him yet? Yeah, it's the same as you described for the others. Mind your own business. Zippy shakes his head. Damn, I like Tong. The BTL business is unsavory, but the man had to eat, and his regular Sims were great. Generally all around nice guy, friendly with everyone, never had anyone mad at him. There ain't no justice, let me tell you. See you later, Zippy. I almost called him Skippy. Get the key to Magpie's shop. I suppose, since it's saying optional, but it's not like I can click on anything else. Unless this is a space. I don't know, I just don't feel safe anymore. He's got a name, so I'm gonna talk to him. This dumpy looking man is busy hawking a variety of grilled spherical treats of various sizes. Some are sold individually, some are skewered on sticks, and some are packaged up in sets of 4 or 6. A sign on the front of the cart reads, Caters 1 yen yatai. A cacophony of small tread screens are attached to the car, each playing a different tread show. Interest you in some dango? Takoyaki? Takoyaki? Maybe a nice Nikuman? That's a pork bun with a Japanese twist. Any kind of tasty Japanese treat you can imagine, I've got it. Maybe some curry fish balls at your speed? Cater will give you your heart's desire, providing that desire is on my menu. I'm hungry. I know, he's like, so you're just gonna, all this food all of a sudden, come on. But, I don't really want to spend, I mean, it's only one thing, yes. Your wish is my command. Good ma'am. Kata definitely pulls one of the dango sticks out of the cart and drops it onto the grill. A small robotic arm slides out from the cart and begins turning the stick until the balls of rice flour a toasted brown color. Lifting them from the grill, Kata dips the entire stick in a tub of sticky brown sauce before handing it to you. Takoyaki is what I wanted to eat during my stupid. Oh god. I guess maybe it's like if you went to those areas they didn't that you didn't get to, that's probably in it. Oh god. But like now it's like not just making me want food, but it's making me want sweet stuff. We don't, I mean it is a store nearby, but it doesn't have like like treats really. Like it's like a regular convenience store. The snack has both a sweet and salty flavor, reminiscent of sesame seeds and soy. The balls inside are pleasantly warm and surprisingly chewy, a bit like eating raw dough, but without the attendant chalky taste. I have never eaten raw dough. I don't understand. I don't. Okay. Keita leans back, studying you intently. The true predictions from his cart cause his fate to be lit in a constantly shifting array of rainbows. So what brings you to Vampire Garden, my friend? Somehow I doubt it's just a street food. Why are you being so nosy all of a sudden? And why are you creepy all of a sudden? Let's just say I'm just here on the job. Kidding not just once. I can respect that. Sometimes the tides of life take you to strange places, and few places are stranger than this one. Hey, what can you tell me about these way? What's with all the chit screens? Katie beams and gestures excitedly at them. You like them? I love trip hoppers. Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Indonesian. It doesn't matter. This way I can watch all my favorite shows without missing a beat, and I can work at the same time. I couldn't watch multiple shows at, I mean, I guess like maybe two things at once. Like, if you would like to switch between it, like when there's like a slow spot in the episode, or like there's drama going on, but it's between two characters you don't care about, you just switch over to the other show. Like, I can understand that. But if you got like a bunch of screens up, I can also see how you could actually be taking in anything. Yeah, pirated trade is my other business. I rip the streams in the Matrix, tap right into the corporate feeds, and resell them on chip out here. Kata's face falls a bit and his enthusiasm wings. I wish it could pay the bills, but my food card's a lot better at that. I don't know why, but most of the other Wampoans seem to like Sim over trading. Yeah, it's like, I don't understand. Like, I mean, I guess if you got nothing better to do, it's not like you don't have like a constant line. You got nothing to do with time to watch TV, maybe. But I don't know. It just seems like it's like you're missing more than you're getting in that case. They don't know what they're missing, though. One episode of 1,000 Cranes of Autumn, and they be hooked for life. I'm just at the part where Owen has confessed her love to Takayama, but he's got to get his mech suit out to the front lines of Mars, so he can't be with her. Downright heartbreaking, I tell you. That sounds like an interesting show, alright? Yeah, eyes twinkling. Kita leans forward in breathless excitement. Oh, you have no idea. 312 episodes chronicling a noble mech pilot and a tumultuous love affair he has with a space station governor's daughter, the Pathos. The Majesty, the Battle of Lagrange One spans 5 episodes just by itself. Wow, it's like live action anime then. Yeah, for some reason, I guess it just didn't resonate with the wider public. I don't know why. Who doesn't want to see a shit show about giant flying robots, love, betrayal, and spies? I mean, you just described Game of Thrones with um flying robots, but to be fair, have like I finished the first season of that show. I have like no interest of like keeping up with that at all. I don't know. You could get along with this guy, right? That's why I like. That's why I'm still talking to him. Like he seems like he's cool. Hopefully he's not the killer. Can you tell me about the people here? Like I don't know. Should I talk to him about the murders? Like I don't know. Yeah, with tech heads, deckers, riggers, tread pirates, and everything in between. If I had to define this place, I'd say it's Asia's mecca for people like us. As for the elders, I can give you the basics. I'm a small fry, so we're not exactly on social terms. If I like, where you think I feel like they're gonna make the cool characters the bad guy just cause so you have to kill him later. It's like, come on, seriously. Name's some kind of crazy tech witch. She summons up spirits and casts spells and works as the spiritual center of the tribe. She's a lot craftier than she seems, too. She has this mother to everyone act going on, but I've watched her manipulate people into doing all kinds of stuff they wouldn't normally do, and they thought it was their idea the whole time. Magically, you mean? No, I don't think so. She's just really good with people. Eep's a killer. Addicted to cybernetic implants. He always has the newest and freshest gear. The funny thing is, I've never seen him fight. I kind of get the impression he's a coward. He'd rather let one of his buddies handle problems than do it himself. Oh, God. Ow. I hit my mic and then that made me hit myself in the face. Yeah, all I know about Tang is that he loves drones and does a little decking. Frankly, I find him kind of boring. All he talks about is neural networks, dark knowledge, and evolution of machine learning. Like I said, boring. Got any thoughts on the murders? Yeah, ignore them. Kid shrugs indifferently. I saw the crowd down at Tong Sensory Carnival earlier tonight, but I didn't know the guy very well. I'm a Trid fan. He likes The Sims. Not a lot of crossover between us. Yeah, see, you live a cater. Okay, so I got like maybe 15 minutes left in the stream. I do not know if we're actually going to see the killer before I have to end this. So I guess we are going to have to get that key, even though it said optional. Maybe. Oh my gosh, who is this? Breaker Hui? Mojin. Okay, that's the other person who is the hacker. Should we talk to him? Oh. You better find someplace indoors to sleep. Yeah, and the streets are dangerous lately. I mean, it doesn't. If people are getting killed inside like their apartment and stuff, like I don't think it matters if you're inside or outside. But let's talk to him. I clicked on. Yeah, an imposing troll stands in front of a stall overflowing with weapons of all sorts. Pistols, rifles, and even brass knuckles overflow onto the rug around him. Ho there, you look like a woman who understands the value of self-defense. Break a hooey at your service, and I can promise you I can help you defend yourself. What do you say? Want to take a look? I don't know, maybe I should buy upgrade on gun. But like just the thing, like he reminds me of the Kunari from Dragon Age. Like the trolls in here don't actually like look like what I think of, like that. Like I would think of as a troll. Yeah, show me what you have. Yes, because like even with I think there was another troll that showed him, and that's like it just don't. I forgot what oh my god, I forgot what Duncan uses. And I think but I think flashbang. I think Isabel you can use grenades. So I'm kind of caught between one of these. I don't. I'm just gonna get this, and that's it. I don't know how we're gonna give this. Oh my God! You telling me he already had it? I'm gonna freaking punch you, Duncan. My God! Oh my God! He already has a stupid gun. Oh my God! Okay, can I sell you back stuff? Okay, just take this. Okay, may can have this one. Maybe I should give it to Gobbit. But I feel like he does more damage, so I'm gonna keep that. Hey, I'm looking for information. Yeah, tell me what you want. Maybe I can help you out. Know anything about the murders? What are your impressions of the Wampo and Elders? You know anything about Elder Magpie? As having Tong, who sings the BTLs around here? Hmm. Let's see. Never met her, thank God. She ran with the Deckers mostly, since she dealt in chips and software. I heard she was hard to work with. I think the phrase I overheard was that she shrieked like a harpy with a fresh corpse. Yeah, I don't know. You should ask Zippy though. He's a sharp one with a deck, so he know her better than most. We already talked to him. Okay, what are your impressions of the Wimpone Elders? Can't say I associate much with them. They organize big trade deals with the Loho Joa pirates, the triad, and legitimate businesses. They tell us if somebody's been blacklisted and dispense justice when someone breaks the rules. Beyond that, they leave us alone, and I leave them alone. I'm just not important enough to register on their radar. You know anything about the murders? Just that elders have been getting hacked apart. I tried to stay away from it all. No sense painting the crosshairs on my own forehead, right? The trolls struggling differently. I'm nobody important. I aim to keep it that way. Yeah, he's like, it's such a weird description though, but I mean, like, it's effective unless you know, but still, like, who would think of that? I don't know if there are harpies in this game. Then chicken squad. Okay, half for tongue. Who sings the BTLs around here? The, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to. Okay, the Red Spear Gang. They run up in here sometimes, but don't cause any trouble. Check out the parking garage south of here, though. They usually hole up in there. Step light, though. If they don't know you and you cop an attitude, they'll put you in the ground. Funny thing, I heard there was a shootout with some Hong Kong police in the garage a month ago. I was away in Beijing at the time, so I didn't see it directly, but everybody was talking about it when I got back. Why is that funny? Because we don't let the HKPF in here most times. We shoot at them if they try. Every time they come in here, it's bad for us because they're always looking for a scapegoat. Why would the elders let them in? Nobody knows. Okay, the man, he looks like someone I know. That is weird. he looks like, he looks like someone I know. Yeah, the man in front of this stall is reading through a box of music chips with the swift fingers of someone who knows what they're looking for. Behind him, a music player pumps out a constant stream of distorted, atonal music. The stall's proprietor is nowhere to be seen. Hey, can you believe this? They've got 4 bootlegs of Echelon 60, the unreleased Enoch Iron Keys double chip show from Brazzaville, but absolutely zero chips on Shotgun Bloom. This stall stuff is purely second rate. Good gracious. Hey man, don't get down on Echelon 60. I saw them when they played that unlicensed show at the old Choco Tart factory out in Suwon, Yeah, Suwon, maybe. Yeah, the show was amazing. Even if the police had to break it up midway through the second set. Yeah, the music aficionado waves his hand dismissively. The show might have been great, but come on, Exelon 60's old news. They're already being mainstreamed. I saw a trade ad for the new Mitsubishi scooter, and they were using main volt underbus as the backing music. Made me sad. Oh God, he's a hipster. Oh my God. It's not like the worst thing in the world if like people become more well known, like, and get acknowledged for like their music. Calm down. Okay, the Decker inclines his head politely toward you. Mo Genevi at your service. Decker, technologist, music fan. You're not from around here, are you? You don't hold yourself like a native. Not one power garden, no. Mo runs a hand through his head, shaking the collected rain off of it. I thought so. Wait, how he got whatever. I thought so. What brings you out here? I'm trying to find out who's been killing the elders. The Decker pauses a moment, face falling. Oh, that's a nasty business. I heard Tong died tonight. I don't know who or what they pissed off, but it seems like a really bad scene. I'm trying to keep my nose out of it. Still, I like this place. Is there anything I can do to help? Okay, we're a collection of freaks, geeks, nerds, and tech junkies. This place may look like a third world bazaar, but believe me, we have stuff here that's cutting edge in almost every field. Most of us pride and plants both feet hands firmly on his hips. Maybe it's not as advanced as the stuff the megas have in their development labs, but it's as advanced as anything you can find in a store. People come from all over the world to buy and sell here and work out deals for big shipments. We've got the contacts with every pirate and smuggling group in the South China Sea, and every major syndicate and gang in the free enterprise zone knows not to mess with us. Not only are there a lot of us, nobody wants to lose what we're selling. The Red Dragon made a play 4 years ago, but we chased him out. Mo gestures with both hands as if shooing away a bothersome insect. Scooted off back to Homeland 10, and they've never been back. Good for you, that's how you survive. Good. That's something you must have pissed them off. It's all about playing the angles. Yeah, it pissed them off, but then we sold goods to the Yellow Lotus at a discount. In exchange, the Yellow Lotus kept them off our back. You don't have to beat up the big guy to win. You just have to make him step back so the other big guys see he's off balance. Stand-up fights are for the megas. We're about survival, just like everybody else in the shadows. You know anything about the murders? I'm trying to stay as far away from it as possible. I'm not connected enough to hear anything important, and all the talk about monsters is just plain dark. I'm not afraid of monsters, but I don't want to get their attention. All I know is that a couple months ago, we had elders, Nakamura, Yatunde, Gon, and Magpie, and now we don't. I've heard about Magpie. Sounds like she was kind of vicious. To be blunt, she's a hateful, shrewish old badger of a person. It was always her way or the highway. She butt heads with the other elders over damn near anything. The last fight she had with Tang over something or other, I guess she ended up throwing some of his micro drones into a deep fire and threatening to kick his ass around the block. You gonna throw a drone in a fire? What if it like exploded or something? What was her line of business? Matrix gear. Her shop's called the Jack Point. Not very imaginative, I know. She always had the hottest programs, best chips, and made some killer decks for anybody willing to pay her rates. It cost plenty of Nuyen, but she was one of the best in the business, at least in Hong Kong. If you want to know more about her, you should talk to Zippy. I've already talked to Zippy. He's one of the only people around here who got along with Magpie. You can probably find him by the MTR station. He loved the steampunk card over there. It should have the option to be like, yeah, I already talked to him. What's your expertise? I'm a Decker. I used to be a company man for years, pushing code on their service, smearing the little cyber peaks that would get into our secure systems. I made a pretty good living. Okay. I forgot where I was. Okay, I made a pretty good living. Had my own place on the 40th floor on a corporate skyscraper. It was the kind of thing the Sims teach you everyone reaches for, their dream life. Hey, that sounds like hell on earth. I mean, I wouldn't like mind not having to worry about money, to be honest. How did you end up here? I found out the company wasn't what I thought it was. Sure, they paid me well and kept me in creature comforts, but I accidentally looked over some misfiled reports while cleaning out a company data store. Turns out one of the company's security riggers had gotten drunk and blabbed about some project of it being over budget and behind schedule. That's not good. It'd be a fireable offense, right? Mo purses his lip, his gaze going distant for a moment. Well, I guess upper management was worried that info would hurt their stock ratings by a fraction of a point or two. So they fired the guy with a, I don't know how to read that, like .08 round. I don't know how to read that. Right through the skull. That seems drastic. You should have known, but still. Wait, they shot at him over a fraction of a point? It may have only been fractions of a point, but that was still tens of millions of million. I guess that went beyond the firing offense directly into murder territory. What's worse, since I now knew about both the project and the murder, I could be next in the firing line. I knew it wasn't worth the expense to hunt down as long as I kept my head down, so I came out here looking for like-minded deckers. I guess I ended up staying because I could get a semblance of community out here, and I couldn't get that many other places. See you later, Mo. Hopefully they don't like take him out before like next time we come, and he's like not standing there anymore. Okay, we talked to him. This is where we came in, right? Cause it won't. Yeah, that's where we came in. So I guess now we have to go get the key to Magpie's shop. Oh my god, I clicked on the stupid stairs. Go. This is the stairs. But the hipster seem nice, besides the fact that he's a hipster. But, you know. Okay, I don't see anyone in here who got like a new bubble, so I don't know who I'm supposed to get the key card from. Oh, there's someone to talk to. Okay, Wing K Clock? Walk? That, I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, welcome, man. Welcome to, I don't know, Walk Atelier, home of the finest clothing in Wampoa Garden. I am the owner, master tailor, Wing K Walk. How may I serve you today? I'm just assuming that the K is silent, but I know he did actually, but it can't be robot some. I don't know. I think it's somebody within the elders. Like, personally. I don't know. Like, I think it is either somebody in the elders, somebody within that, like, red gang that they mentioned. And they're like, I don't know. But the only person we know that used magic, the only person who could kill someone without, like, one, leaving any traces of themselves, of, you know, like any DNA, like nothing for anyone to find besides, you know, a corpse. Like, it had to be using magic, and the only person who uses magic is one of the elders, and I can't remember which one it is. Like, the shaman is the only one that we know that uses magic. So, like, I don't know, I'm kind of looking at her. It didn't expect Vampire Garden to have a tailor's in it. Why not? It's supposed to be a hotel, right? Okay, but I thought I could talk to her as like another NPC, but I don't. But I don't know. Maybe I should see what outfits they have. Maybe do they have like stats on them? Oh, it's armor. Okay. But can I just a tailored suit interwoven with graphene, aramid composite fibers, lends an air of quiet authority and class. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm broke. They like get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna have to finish this. I don't know if you'll be able to come back to this area. Rainbow. I mean, like, it could be Magpie because she had a problem with everybody's, but this woman sports brilliantly hued hair that shifts colors, scintillating with every passing moment. She is powerfully built, a natural athlete, or someone who works at a great deal. Notably, a large shotgun rests on the arcade cabinet next to her. She affords you a short glance as you approach. When she speaks, you know a peculiarly lyrical accent to her voice. Well, she looks like an elf, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, something I can help you with there, friend. You're throwing off my game, and I'm trying to beat my best score. That's Tank Warrior Rope. I haven't seen one of those cabinets in years. The woman's mouth twists up in a wide grin. Alright, me neither. Managed to find this one there by accident, but I heard the music and thought, hold on there, Rainbow, you know that tune. After a few moments, Rainbow's game is suddenly over, her tank obliterated by a block. Her tank, okay. I was about to say, wait, what? But she playing like a shooter game. Yeah, her tank obliterated by a barrage of air ground missiles. She hisses her breath into clenched teeth. Pissing your mom. What? What? Why? I got to get a screenshot of that. Oh my god. Why would you piss on your mother though? What type of insult? Oh god, hey, right robbery, that was. I mean, you come on, you know, like, I'm pretty sure, like, everything in this is rigged. Bishop, exactly. Why would you say? Why would anybody do that? Okay, right then. Rainbow shakes her head again and turns to face you fully. You don't see like them Rampones. They're all of my touch, yeah? But maybe you are too, but you don't advertise it like they do. What's your story? Looking into the murders that have been happening. I don't know. Should we just be announcing that? Like, if it comes, the question comes up, like, what do you think about the murders? Maybe we should do that, but maybe we shouldn't say that we're the ones investigating it. Because, I don't know, she is sitting there with a shotgun, so it's not. Yeah, right, the murders and whatnot, I expect. Best of luck with that. Oh, never mind. See, I don't know, but that just makes me not trust her more. Yeah, it seems like a nasty business and one I didn't care to get involved with. Where you from? I can't place the accent. What are you doing in Rampart Garden? Okay, born and raised in Dublin. I was actually thinking Irish. I was just like, she sounds Irish. As soon as she said, you're throwing off my game, I was just like, is she Irish? But I didn't want to say it. But, okay. Okay, down on the banks of the Liffey. Spent most of me early life there. See, like, I don't know, and it's like very, like, stereotypical Irish, too. Like, how could you not place that? Have you never heard an Irish person ever in your life? But, whatever. They spent most of my early life there working security on sacred spaces, you know, historical sites or undeveloped land. The green movement was big in those days. It was a bit like being a park ranger, but sure didn't it beat some dead end job. I think that's kind of mixed up, but I don't know. Yeah, it's like she just like, she's new, like, immediately, like, without me saying it. Everybody else is just like, oh, you must be here on work, like, fine, but she just immediately went to the murders. I mean, I guess it is the only thing going on right now, but spent a lot of time around County Dublin and Wicklow. I always loved animals and found out being a ranger put me in close with them. It was a good time, yeah? Making sure the budding new species like the boggies and centaurs didn't upset the ecology of Wicklow National Park much. Also kept the nastier bits like the each use from running amok across populated areas as what's that? And eat whiskey? Is that what he said? Isn't that a demon horse? And eat shuriki. When he gets home fucking with him. Pussy. Look, too gross. Yeah, he's too gross. Oh gosh. Yeah, I would be confused too for a moment. Like, even if I had heard the phrase like that before, I would still be confused. Like, wait, what did I do? What's going on? Alright, that's right. They're cannibal horses, basically. Isn't that what, like the water horse is? Like, I know that movie, like, they made that kids movie where, like, the horses are friendly and, like, there was, like, the little boy's best friend. And I was like, don't the water horses like drown people though? I wonder what. The figure troll. Alright, that's right. They're cannibal horses, basically. Nasty buggers that drag people into bogs and drown you. Sometimes people call them kelpies on account of the water plants they pop out of. Yeah, I knew it. Yep. Anyway, as I was saying, problem was I started to develop this wee knack. Just a small thing. I keep magic from working when I'm around. Spells don't go, spirits fall apart, and the paracritters get real feisty, yeah. Yeah, she said like right after. I was like, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Okay, to make things worse, this was around the time Liam O'Connor threw his coup and formed oh god. I asked and swear like I kinda sorta knew. Like, look at her ears. She's obviously an elf. Like, or she got like some reconstruction like going on to make her ears look that way, but I can't pronounce that. It's like Turnana? I don't know how to pronounce that anymore. Yeah, with all his fancy talk about elves and ancient magic, 'twas a bit scandalous to have a woman guarding ancient sites that wasn't just mundane, but also killed magic around her, so I got fired. That's stupid. You older than Turnana? I bang on, and I don't look a day over 25, do I? Rainbow flexes one arm green and widely. I am Irish, not one of them noggins. Pack of punters, a lot of them. Good gracious. Always going on about their ancestral lands and the glory of the past and all that bullshit. Noggins. What? Okay, I saw them kick dozens of old Irish families off their land just because their ears weren't pointy enough. Or they didn't meet some stupid arbitrary criteria of old nobility. It was that kind of thing that brought back the IOA, just like in the bad old days of the Troubles. And the skivers in the new tier didn't pay for the land they took. They just had a pack of bullies with guns. Rainbow scrunches her face up into a disgusted sneer and Mock spits at the ground. I've always been sympathetic to the little guy in the fight. They offered to pay for my help, so I said yes. Simple as that. So you became a terrorist? I mean, not really. They becoming a rebel to after people like take your home by force is not being a terrorist. Yeah, don't be so dramatic. They fixed me up with a cyber stitch and gave me a lot of the kit I've got in me now in exchange for going overseas to work for them, smuggling, running guns, making contacts in Europe. Same kind of shit all revolutionary groups do. Seeing as how my own fam got kicked out of their house, I was glad to do it. Still do work for them these days, but there's a lot less of it. Lady Day cracked down on dissidents, but good. What are you doing in Rainbow Garden? She probably got kicked out. I mean, me, I'm a bit of a big game hunter these days. Oh gosh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, I get into strange places, look for some kind of paracritter I've not seen before, and then I put a bullet in it. Weren't you the one to say you loved animals? What the heck, Rainbow? Jeez. Okay, only the nasty ones though. No point in hunting a tails cat as such. It's only things like gargoyles, barcase, and whatnot. All the work I did with them in my youth does a good job of keeping me alive. So I was gargoyles like that one those ones we fought in the museum. And in that case, okay, I'm fine with it. Okay, I was out in Jakarta. I've never had to say that out loud before, and it just like threw me off completely. I was out in Jakarta last night hunting one of them Indonesian vampires. You ever heard of them? Call them Layak or Penangolans? Depending on who you ask. Their heads and guts come out of the body cavity, and they fly around like a giant, messy pile of pasta. Rainbow bears her teeth and pantomimes floating around. Took me a solid 2 months to track her down, but I did. Once the job was done, I asked myself, okay, Rainbow, where's the best place in East Asia to find some action? So Hong Kong it was. All the chi what's it here mean a bigger concentration of our critters than you usually find in the city. Yeah, feels much on stream movement. Yeah, it's the end because like I don't read out loud, so I'm already like sometimes I have a problem of thinking faster than I'm speaking, and when it comes to reading, sometimes like I mess up, even if I already like I've already read the sentence in my head, and I'm just saying it out loud, and I just mess up anyway. Okay. Been spending a lot of time down in the storm drains these days. I heard rumors of a rat king down there, where a mess of devil rats get all tied together into some kind of big, awful rat beast. Haven't tracked it down yet, but I figure it's only a matter of time, yeah? She passed the barrel of her shotgun affectionately. See you later. Okay, like I actually have to stop the stream now. I don't want to because I want to see the killer. And I was going to actually play Paladins tomorrow, but because he didn't get to finish this quest, I'm gonna have to play this tomorrow too. So hopefully everyone's fine with that. So let me just save. Maybe I should create 2 saves just in case. I don't know. I'm creating myself streaming. Like yeah, like you think like I'm pretty sure like I've been streaming for like a year. Like you think that we used to reading out loud by now, but I don't know. But yeah, I will see you guys later, and hopefully the killer is not the really cool food vendor, and it's one of the elders like I think, and then we will find that out tomorrow. So see you guys later. Start recording.